How do I roll? Bro, I'm confused.
Last time on the crawling Dusk. Vainly searching for a way to save the two deformed humanoids, strangled by the Dusk's corruption, Baggi saved Fenro from the infection by means of a Dyephyre orb. Moonlight poured forth from Fenro for the second time, purifying his veins. Feeling relief from his orb time, Fenro's pitchfork squished the first Dusk spawn into a syrupy, clouded puddle. As a nearby pot exploded from a stray sawyer firebolt, a stone jar rolling to his feet, apparently containing the fiber spawn consciousness previously severed from Rod's mind. Baggi's runic prison kept the remaining Dusk spawn locked in place. She alighted a torch and set the once Velvetian, now puddle, ablaze, effectively freeing it from its suffering and halting the corruption's spread. Turning to face the other, a clean swipe of her scimitar finished the skirmish. With weapons sheathed and pitchforks poofed, Sawyer began burning away the corruption around the unopened storage pods, the largest of which spilled forth a massive, corrupted, four-limbed creature curled in a fetal position, along with a whole slew of Dyephyre orbs now littering the ground around them. Rod's inquiry about the effectiveness of the Dyephyre's power was interrupted as the ship began shutting down suddenly at the scattering of its primary power source. As the ship's conscious AI faded, the squishy structure slowed its pulsing. The red flesh of the walls and floor grayed and dulled, and the creature twitched and rose with a groan. Its call reverberated through the cavern, and called to the patches of crawling dusk that began slinking their way towards our hero's flight. Collecting as many as he could, Sawyer forced one of the Dyephyre orbs down into the chest of the Dusk spawn, his monkey George flanking with another. Pale light poured through the creases of the strangling mesh of dusk, burning through it and revealing the purple skin of the fiber spawn beneath. Fine wind planted the final orb, and once the dusk had melted away, small strands of the corruption pierced through the fiber spawn's flesh like pins through a cushion, eviscerating the being in a final retaliation. With the ship sinking and the crawling dusk at their heels, their escape was crucial. We witnessed Fenro's pitchfork smashing the dusk like mashed potatoes, Sawyer desperately trying to break the dusk's webbed grip, Finewind alighting torches, firing arrows, a titanic Baggi hoisting up her friends, leaping from the observer's tentacles, Rodrigo slipping through the top brain matter, rushing across an icy bridge, followed closely behind by a second dusk spawn, and a harrowing orange metal monkey rescue, Sawyer scooping George up just as the water flooded the bottom deck. As they rushed up the rope, past the icy cliff face, and out of the chasm, the dusk spawn's shrill cry echoed beneath them. And this is where we find our heroes.
Well, I could have gone a bit better.
I mean, it went pretty well. I'd say.
A bit is definitely a way to put that.
We made it out at least.
Yeah.
I got a lot of orbs.
Nobody's dead.
That is a benefit.
Wait,
I mean,
no one's dead? So all those things down there are still alive too? Well, that's bad news.
Well,
I'm just having a giggle at your expense, Rod. I know what you meant.
Well, looks like we lost our little raft. That's unfortunate.
Hope y'all are up for walking. That seems to be what we got ahead of us.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we got much of an option.
Oh.
It happens.
No, it's snowing.
It's snowing, alright.
Hey, you know what that means? That means it just is an even better workout for us. Because you know what they say, you can't spell legendary without leg day. And if you do, you're left with...
Does anyone here have
Not pick that
anything
one.
to help with any of this?
I have a grappling hook.
You have a grappling hook.
I don't think
I don't
that's
think
gonna
that-
be
Yeah.
the most useful. In terms of what I have, I can give one more piggyback ride that lasts 1 minute.
For everyone?
Past that, I'm kind of, fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, fully tapped.
Pooped.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah.
pooped yet. I'm fully tapped. Ain't got nothing else.
Alright, I think... Do we just continue then? Just walk?
I mean,
There's no other
I
option.
don't want to be around the evil, space monsters, and I don't think standing out here is a great idea, so
Yeah.
let's get to walking. Let's get to running.
Uh-oh.
With you.
And they rushed across the ice. Through kilometer after kilometer of barren, icy waste.
Oh no, Rod.
So this is where I ask you guys, what is the plan?
Outside of getting back to the ship?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
for
so.
now, walking directly in one direction.
Well, I mean, we're able to see where the ship is, right? Or no?
It was very far away.
It was quite a distance. I
We went
believe
towards the red light.
it was about like 6 or 5 hours on the ship. I'm probably remembering wrong. It's been a while.
Oh,
No, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Little
So-
ship we had.
So to get back on foot, it would probably be a day or two, right?
And
maybe-
there's not really anything else out here. Yeah, it's just tundra.
Looking around, yeah, it is just strictly clear tundra with a thin layer of snow covering ice that could either be thin or thick in different places.
All
Do
right.
we know what
So-
direction we need to be heading in?
Yeah, that was gonna be question 1.
Uh,
'Cause that's kind of super important.
roll me a survival check, everybody.
Oh yeah. First roll.
First roll of the new millennium.
Wow. That's a bad start.
Wow.
Not bad. Ooh, nice,
Worry, I got you
Fenro.
guys.
That's what it's
Let's
all
go.
about,
Jenny
baby.
is dead.
2022.
Fenro knows about this.
It's an 8. No, we can do a group check. So long as half the groups passes, we're all good.
Fenro, you especially know where you're going. You exited the chasm exactly where you guys had entered, and you, even through this newly fallen sheet of snow, you gauge that the direction of the ship is the way you're headed.
Would there not be like a little, like at least? I know it's been snowing for a while, but the path we went down, maybe a little bit more.
I'd say that's
rundown.
feasible. There's probably like some skid marks from the
Like
little
there is
raft.
snow covering it, but there's still like a point where we can see where it was.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
Skid McMarks. Love that guy.
No
I,
doubt.
Yeah,
I
but-
have no idea what's going on. I rolled a 12.
I mean, you think you have no idea.
Jenny kind of starts wandering off in her own direction.
Nah.
Fenro just grabs Baggy's head and rotates her.
Doesn't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
forgot my contact lens. Thank you.
Heck yeah. And are you
But
guys
nah.
going at a slow pace, a brisk pace, or a medium pace?
It's gotta be brisk. I think that's the best idea. We're gonna be a little less observant, but honestly, ain't
Yeah.
exactly a lot of places for things to hide anyway, and we kind of need to get back to ship. I would
Yeah, the
say
faster the better.
relatively ASAP. Yeah.
You don't want to
Alright.
just leave them sitting out there in the middle of the water.
And it is harrowing, once the sun starts to set. The temperature drops even further than it was before.
Alright,
The
y'all.
snow has been
I think-
falling steadily, and you gather that if you don't find shelter or build a fire or something, the cold will penetrate what hides and such cover your forms.
Yeah, so let's definitely hunker down for the night. It's gonna be bad if we don't. I got a bedroll and some torches. What all y'all got? Let's see if we can make anything.
I have a grappling hook.
I got a candle. I got a blanket.
I have a two mysterious black vials.
Hey, God.
I have a container with Fenro goop.
God, we have like enough snow around here to like pack up us some snow,
Like the
yeah?
confusion in Mitch's
Igloo
voice.
style.
Yeah, how much
Yeah, I would
is on the
say so.
ground?
Okay.
Oh, bet.
There's
I'm
a
gonna
significant
try and
layer at
build a
this
little.
point.
I'm gonna try and build a little hut out of some of the snow. See if I can pack it good and use that as a little insulation for the night. Because Lord knows we ain't gonna survive just out in the elements.
I'm
Any
gonna
of y'all
help.
want to help
I have
me?
to do something real
I'm
quick.
gonna
I'll be
help.
back in a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
Baggi, let me give you a hand.
All right, let's get working.
I would say this would most likely fall under survival as well. So one of you can make at advantage, or you can both roll.
We just have the Finny do it at advantage.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna say.
beautiful
Plus
plus
6.
You got this.
Hey, 23.
Oh my god,
look
the
at that.
advantage!
The advantage fucking clutch,
That's what I'm
bro.
fucking talking about.
Whoo! Nicely
Did you guys
done.
know they sold pickles in bags, by the way?
All that building
Yeah.
snowmen and snowballs. I built a snow fort with little Cody Ann.
Indeed. You are familiar with the ways of packing snow. Thanks, actually, yeah. Thanks in part to Cody Ann. You form together something that, is, works for its means. Do you add any style to it?
There's like a cool insignia of crossed pitchforks on the front.
Yo!
And it's signed with Finro's name.
The Workers'
Yo.
Party.
I was thinking it was in the shape of Finro's head.
Yeah, and then a winking
Yeah.
Finro.
Little winking Fenro emote.
Yeah, all on one brick.
Dude, that's lovely. Alright, and now you have this igloo. It is plopped right in the middle of the frozen wastes. But it is warm, and a fire could easily be made within it.
Alright, I'm gonna
so, who's
start
got
us up
anything burnable?
I got us a fire. And Baggy's gonna take out a couple of her torches. Sorta, how many I got? I got 9 total. So I'm gonna probably use 4 to build like a little fire pit type thing. Mini bonfire type deal. Campfire, I guess is the term I'm looking for.
Nice,
And
nice.
use my tinder box to get those lit.
Easy enough. Let me actually see if I can get you guys an igloo.
This is gonna be a lot better than trying to brave that snow. I promise you that much.
What? No way. I looked up igloo and it gave me this.
Yo, let's find out. What did we get? Whoa! Bro, that's an igloo.
That's me! That's
Oh
me!
shit! Oh shit!
That's Cole's camp persona.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, an actual igloo didn't come up, so I mean, I guess we
That is
could
our-
use. We could use
Excuse
this.
me? An actual igloo didn't come up? Excuse me?
Yeah, for
There's
real.
just no igloos in D&D, I guess.
Yeah. We'll use this as an igloo for the time being.
Oh, goodbye, Coleman.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
And let's say made it about yay big.
The serving size on this pickle is 1 ounce, about a fifth of a pickle.
Yo.
All right.
It's really funny to me.
I mean, it's
So-
a big like ice structure. That's close enough.
It is nighttime. Yeah, no doubt. All right, cool. Do you guys all huddle in?
I mean,
guess.
I'm
Yeah.
figuring me, Rod, and Fenro at the very least.
Damn,
The
what about
monkey
me?
can stay outside.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah,
space.
no,
then.
that's agreeable. Rod,
We gotta
fine,
stay
you get
boom.
in here? Fine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, yeah. I have to move my token. I forgot.
Ayo. Nice.
Sawyer, monkey. I
know,
mean, monkey's staying out, but
Yeah, monkey should stay out.
No, Nick said he was doing something real quick.
I missed that.
He's currently boxing Bennett. You know,
Oh shit! Oh no!
God, no!
Frickin'
Our
butts,
house!
The wind blew our igloo away.
Yeah, the wind is so powerful.
Nah.
Dude, I can't believe Mr. White Christmas would do this to us.
Dude, I know, right? The heck?
Friends call me Snow Miser. That's the secret boss.
Touch starts to melt. You just hear that like in the distance, like super quiet.
If you get a
I
nat
don't-
20, if you roll 26 on perception,
A nat 26, mind you.
Yes.
Man, on my D26.
You roll a d20, and then as you're rolling it, a d6 appears and also rolls a 6.
I guess
I was
is
thinking it
that
was.
is
Yeah, that's
I was
possible.
thinking it was a D100, and you had to roll exactly 26.
Holy shit!
That might be better.
That's like 1%. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think the way people do D100s is so interesting. You
Percentile,
literally
like,
just
right?
use 2d10s in
Yeah.
real life. Because it's too complicated to get an actual 100-sided dice and have it weighted properly.
Does
So
anybody
just
actually
do
have?
exist.
2d10s.
Does anybody have
They-
a 100-sided dice?
They
There
do exist. They are very expensive to get one that actually works.
No, Jesus.
And they're like never practical because it's a fucking 100-sided die. What did you expect?
You're not gonna use it that often.
That's why
Well-
2d10s is just makes more sense. Use one for the tens place, one's for the digit ones place, and here's
I
your
was
2d10.
trying to find one for sale, and I clicked a D100 review, and then I realized it was for a Nikon D100 camera.
Oh yeah. You realized that like 5 minutes
Plenty
in.
of people have D100s. Come on.
Oh Jesus, it's a 20-year-old article.
God damn.
It was made in 2002.
Holy shit.
Golly, yeah.
It's 20-year-old now. Let's go.
Oh my God. Hold on, I just need a second from that. This is
Yeah,
like a pretty
honestly.
good article.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's okay, we're just
2002
reading
is
camera reviews.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
The
reading
monkey's
it.
staying outside.
Yeah.
You guys do
Sorry,
have
What is,
a
what
nice
is this?
little igloo.
We built an
Ow.
igloo buff.
Damn, the monkey came in.
Hey, the monkey's staying outside. There's not enough room.
The monkey keeps me warm.
It's mad.
Well, then you
What?
can enjoy his company
Yeah, it's
outside.
the worst thing to keep you warm.
Well, actually, I mean, does it have like a heating ability? Kind of like the robot in Lost in Space.
You just
like
overclock the
stove.
interior of the monkey and it just
And-
starts overheating.
In my opinion, he does.
In your opinion?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
All right, cool.
Wait, what did they miss? How did we get an igloo?
We built it.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Yeah, Coleman managed to, or Fenro managed to build you up a quite a nice one. I imagine the rest of you did help, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Help with Baggi and Rod.
Baggi and Rod explicitly said they helped. Fine, on the other hand.
If I was just drawing the igloo.
hey, I mean,
I
that's fair.
figured Fine would be drawing like the fire spawn stuff.
Nope,
Yeah,
igloo.
most definitely, but the igloo as well because that's still weird to him.
Fine was making blueprints.
Also,
No,
I
it's
just-
funny. 'cause-
Fine's just drawing the landscape and draws a straight line.
Yeah. But no, one of the funniest
So
things, I was
right.
looking through my
Yes.
inventory. The only thing of note that I have is quill and ink. I kid you not.
Wait, I just thought about this. Have we ever established how good of an artist Fine is? Is he like extremely talented, or is it all like
Yeah,
stick
no, he's
figures?
actually good.
with his
He's actually
dexterity,
good.
Drew,
he's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
drew that
Ah.
shark. It was
yeah, I
really
drew
good.
that shark like hyper realistically and shit. I got like a nut 20 on or some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, I don't even remember the shark. That might have
You
actually
drew
been
the
the
orcas
session
as
that
well.
wasn't there.
I remember the orcas. 'Cause I love orcas there also.
I think you were there. It was
Like-
the shark that I cooked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Nick wasn't there, but you were.
On the boat.
Yeah.
Feels like so long ago now. The boat was working.
Yeah.
The boat was alive.
I would like to announce that this weekend is my last weekend of work until April.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
And we're gonna consistently hit
champion.
those Wednesday nights, correct, amigos?
yeah.
That works for me.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a week where I'll not be able to because I'm doing visa shit right now, but I should probably be available, yeah, for the most part.
Hey, Abodi.
Yeah.
Visa these nuts.
Wow.
Oh
can't believe
shit!
it.
Oh shit! Jenny just killed Fine Win. Oh shit!
What?
Whoa, what is what? It's crazy.
All right.
I
Kills Fine
reached
Win.
into the game
Yeah.
and squished Fine.
Goodness.
Fourth wall's been shattered.
All right, party.
Fine Win suddenly has his feelings hurt.
So our everybody is bedding down for the evening inside the igloo. Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting bedded down in
Yes,
the
yes,
igloo.
yes.
Okay. You hear outside, just as you all are settling in, the fire alights. You hear outside.
That's the distinct sound of a monkey.
Yeah.
Is it?
What?
Remember when
I didn't
George-
realize all monkeys
If we're-
sounded like fucking airplane bombings.
No, it's the
If
distinct
we're,
sound of a
like-
monkey jumping out of the sky.
So if we're resting at this point, and like probably asleep, are we all just like woken up by this?
Well, I might not be asleep. I didn't roll for that.
No.
That is.
I mean, I don't know if
True.
I don't know if we've had a rest yet.
This is as
Are we-
everyone is lying down and kind of heading towards that point, but hasn't.
Okay.
Nobody has actually fallen asleep as of yet. So
I
This
gotta
is
be
something
honest,
that-
guys. That sounds like a tomorrow problem.
I
just
mean,
don't
normally
wanna
I'd
concede.
agree with you. We've had enough time prior to this to have a short rest at least, yeah, Mitch?
yes,
Okay, so 2 points to note then. All my shit's restored because fighter, and second of all, I have attuned to the red banglet.
darn right, man. Oh, yo. Okay, hang on. I have a handout for you.
Guys,
Handouts.
guys! I got my 20.
Oh, let's
What?
go.
What?
I got my 20. I can get the visa now.
Oh, badass.
Oh, bitchin'.
Hey.
Hell yeah! I thought you said he got a
Fucking
nat.
go.
I thought you said he got a nat 20. I was like, damn, sucks he wasted that roll.
Yeah, I did in real life.
Nah, congrats, dude.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Oh,
A nat 20
Bro.
IRL.
Ooh,
Bro,
Yeah,
wait a
basically.
second.
that's even better than in D&D.
yeah.
And now you can go to Mississippi,
Yeah, I can get
the
to
best
Mississippi
state in
now.
the union.
Now you can
Bro,
go
this
visit
is-
Idaho.
Louisiana.
Ooh.
Bro, this
Hi.
this is gonna be interesting,
Dude, right?
especially given the timing.
Mhm.
What?
And Nathaniel, did
Yeah.
Rodrigo focus on the helmet, or did he have it on the whole time?
Oh yeah, dude. I still got the helmet on. I'm keeping that. That's mine.
All right, then
Are you
check
attune into the helmet?
check your
baby?
journal. You've got
Ooh.
got a handout. You now know what that helmet is and what it can do. Do you see
Well,
the
it's got a
handout?
little. It's got a little GIF.
Oh yeah.
It's got a good GIF. Wow.
Yeah,
No.
to give you a better idea. It doesn't look exactly like
Oh.
that, but that is kind of the idea.
It looks exactly like that.
Word.
That is the helmet.
So, Mitch, just quick question here.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna be a little bit vague about this because I don't wanna, give away the goose too much yet.
Do we need to go to the box of
But
stupid?
no, I should be able to be covert enough about this, or vague
In the-
enough rather.
All right.
For the first two things on there, like first two things I can do with it,
Yeah.
that is like adding to their stuff, right? So like completely just adding myself, yeah?
Yes. Indeed.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Everything has been revealed to me.
I am going to use this with my heavy talkie. Anyway, so with that point of business out of the way, Baggi is going to check out the fucking bombing.
Also, I wanted to let you know. I forget if I put it on there or not. It currently has 3.
Oh, no, that was not on there.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah. Sorry. Make note of that.
Good to know.
It currently has
Yep.
3.
Oh
I
man,
will.
dude. The helm of telepathy, because of how my stats work, just swap my intimidation and persuasion stats, like bonuses.
Oh snap.
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's a -1 intimidation, but I have a +1 in persuasion.
Hmm.
And so now they're just swapped.
Right on.
Was that good, bad, or neutral?
I don't know, but it's interesting that it worked out that way.
The
All
way-
right, cool.
I
That's-
want to
that's
make a
in the
funny.
system,
I
right?
want to make a funny observation. The way Nathaniel's mic sounds right now, which I'm not saying it sounds bad or anything, but it does sound like he's using the helmet of telepathy to speak to us.
Hey.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Sounds like it's inside our head.
Yeah,
Get on my head. Get on my head.
Intentional,
All right,
baby.
I'm gonna pick
I'm
up
in your
mate.
walls,
Nope,
I'm in your
that's
walls, I'm
Rod.
in your walls,
So-
I'm in your walls.
So I see Fenro
Baggi.
stepped outside.
Yeah, Baggy was definitely going too.
Baggi as well.
The explosion. How far away was it? Or like at least from the sound, like of it. How far
it
can I
sounded
assume?
somewhat close. You know, probably within
Oh.
60 feet.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's definitely something we can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say. if 60
Should I roll
feet-
perception right now to look?
No,
Yes.
same. I was just gonna ask. I'm gonna roll perception as well.
I have dark vision.
Yes. Wow, my rolls. But hey,
You're my
You're good.
man's.
Where's perception?
Let's go perception, babe. Wait, where did it go?
I
Where
have
did my
night
mouse go?
vision up to 300
I'm
feet.
Oh,
get out of the way.
You
You know,
can see
get
in
out
the
the bad ones
snow.
out of the way.
the snow is getting in
Jenny,
your
I
I was too ready
Jenny
for bed.
Jenny closes her eyes.
Come on, you know something? I think
It's a lot darker than
it's
I'm
working
used
out
to.
on your luck right now because you're not as Fenro right now. You're not rolling as Fenro.
Oh, that's true.
You're rolling a
fix that.
Shimperston.
yeah.
I'm just cursed for 2022.
George is an extent of myself, therefore.
I made a
okay.
tweet that was too good, and now I must be punished for my hubris.
What was the tweet that was too good?
The official Sonic Games tier list.
Oh.
It's
I thought that was. I thought that was known.
That's
I
why
didn't
it's so
think
good.
that
It's so
Everybody
true.
knows this.
It's absolutely true.
That's why it's official and not just mine.
So
That's
anybody
undisputed.
that rolled above a
Oh, 1.
Above a 2.
above a 12
I rolled a nat 1, by the way. So
Above a
that's
12?
everyone
Let's go.
but me.
can see over here crashed in the snow, having left a kind of singed trail within the snow is a some sort of oddly shaped object. Seems to have some kind of something wrapped around it, but you'll have to get closer to truly know what it is.
Fenrir does the
Y'all
same
didn't
thing as
see-
earlier, grabs Baggy's head and rotates her the right way.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. I was about to ask. I figured y'all didn't see anything either, but I guess y'all did.
I'm
It
gonna
was,
go
it was a test.
I'm just gonna say, does it look familiar?
Very much so, to find one.
Yep.
And
Alright.
sure enough, you see on the threads, it reads out, incoming message for Finewin. To accept, please state your full name, conclave designation, and rank. And it's spelling this out first in common, and then the weave shifts to spell it in infernal, then the weave shifts to spell it in sylvan, and the weave shifts again to abyssal, celestial, and finally primordial.
Man, this thing's got your name on it. I watch out. Might be like
Yeah.
a bomb or something.
I
Yeah,
speak
I'm
Sylvan.
gonna. Ooh, so you can read some of it. Yeah, I'm gonna say my full name in like all the different languages, and wasn't my designation A34 AP? That's it, right? If I got it right.
Conclave designation, and this is something you, of course, would remember.
Yeah.
I believe you are part of Conclave V13.
Oh, like, hold on. It doesn't say in my. Oh yeah, Conclave V13. Yes.
Yeah, and then yeah, your rank. Do you remember?
Oh, my rank is God. How do I? What was it called? Monomer or?
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, let's go.
Monomer Fine One
remember.
Baldark. Well, good deal. As soon as you speak those things out, the weave kind of splits and then forms back together and starts to shimmer a bit as the image of someone Fine One you are very familiar with appears on screen. Hang on. Let me find him.
Sean is first.
Oh, where's he at? I have too many NPCs now.
But yeah, this is the loom call I was talking about.
Oh,
Oh, here we
so
go.
wait, we're gonna be able to
No.
like see somebody else on the other side, or like hear it?
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. There he is. And yeah, sure enough. The scuba.
Bro, what if they send it collect?
That.
Is it Ulf and Shonrick first star or?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, let's go.
And he appears within the weave, and it's odd because it looks as though Shonrick is there in front of you, but it's not like our traditional iPhone screens and such TM. But instead it is this the weave itself is forming the picture through
Kind of like a holograph.
Yeah,
Whatever.
through its through the threads themselves. He almost looks like a quilted version of himself.
Yeah.
And he comes on and he goes, "Hey, am I coming through?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ulfin.
Hey, all right. Well, hey kid.
Yeah.
Hey, first of all, how are you?
I'm doing alright. How's the conclave doing?
Oh, things are good here. Things are good. We're actually celebrating.
Is this guy
Oh.
also from space?
Oh,
Oh shoot, you got your friends here. Hey.
yeah. Say hi
Howdy.
to my captain, Shonrick Firstheart.
Howdy.
Sean, Rick.
Hi.
How you doing, Rick? Sean? Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, you
How
can
you doing,
call me
Sean?
Sean.
Yeah,
Hey, Sean. Yeah, you got a little bit of an interesting accent there. I ain't think I heard someone else with such an accent.
Oh yeah, that's that's quite a coincidence.
Yeah, the
Huh?
conclave
What do
is
you
very
mean?
diverse with accents.
Well, all kinds are recruited up here in the loom, but that's neither here nor there.
Also, don't worry, they know that I'm from space and all that. You're not
Ah,
What are you
good.
talking
I
about? You're from
assumed as much.
space?
Yeah, I'm up here right now.
How many
Space
light years
is
away
black.
are you, by the way?
Wow.
We're
I never
quite
thought
a
I'd see it with my 2 eyes.
we're quite a distance away here. I don't know the exact amount of light years by heart, but I could get somebody on that.
It's 13 million. I know it.
Oh, man,
Yeah, it's
Johnny
quite
on
a
the
distance.
spot.
Velvet is-
You always wear the quick study.
What can I say? What are you celebrating right now? Because dates seem to be a little fuzzy
Well,
in my
shoot,
head.
we're celebrating you, kid.
Oh. Wait, for
mean,
what? What did I do?
I only assumed. I didn't think you could beat the record pace of sealing a rift as quickly as you did, but to tackle the toughest milestone this early, you must be some kind of prophet.
Oh, wait, I got the record for that?
Well, shoot, in my book at least, you were Johnny on the spot, quick as can be with that one.
What is he talking about?
Well, to be fair, I have a team with me, so
No
I guess
idea.
that helped.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Not everybody does. Coming from
Baggi, look at this.
space, going into a whole new world, it can be intimidating. I've heard
Fenro's, like,
monomers that
cloaking the loom.
get down there and
And
just kind of become hermits or, travel alone the whole time. I'm glad you
And the
found
jet
yourself a party.
The jet lag is insane.
Oh, whew. Yeah.
Traveling from one conclave to another is bad. Oof.
I
Traveling to a
remember
planet is horrible.
my monomer. My time as a monomer, man. Ooh. But
Something
yeah,
else.
please tell me, how are they? What were they like? How many were there? Did you speak with them? What did they say?
The fiber spawn, or who are you talking about?
The fiber, what now?
Oh, wait. Were we talking about? Oh. Well, there's a lot of things that I haven't told you since last time we spoke. There's a lot of things that happened, basically.
Yeah, it would seem so.
Yeah, we had an encounter with a dying fiber spawn ship. You know the
Can you
fiber
see
spawn
me?
from one of the moons. Which moon was it?
Can you see when I do this? And he's like waves his hand in front of Biden's face.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
wait. Can
son,
you
I
see
can
when
see
we
that.
do this? Baggy's
That's
on Fenro's
crazy.
back, by the way, and he's doing
That's
it
just
too.
bonkers. He's just like poking the lumen stuff.
Whoa, whoa! Oh shoot! It's almost like your finger's gonna come through the loom.
Well, I don't want to lose them. I think that's a little bit too far for my fingers. Baggy sticks them like inner pockets.
Oh,
Shoot, your friends are alright.
yeah. Oh, they're something alright.
But yeah, you tell me these I mean I heard of the fiber spawn, but we've steered clear of them for a long time now. Kind of just left them be, if you will.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems they were checking this planet out to maybe move to it or colonize it. This was
Yeah, did
probably
something happen to their home base?
no. Their home base. Hold on, I don't remember actually.
As I said, we don't have close communications with their race, but I mean maybe we should have checked up on them.
Honestly, the person that I think knows the most about this is Rod. I look back. Wait, did Rod go? Where is he?
Rod decided it wasn't lethal and went to bed.
Yeah, I just point behind me and then I look and there's no one there.
Fair, bro.
Yeah.
Um.
I think he went to sleep.
Oh, all right.
Damn. But yeah, he seems to have communication with one of them called Goy Fiatzi.
Goy Fiati. Yeah, that sounds like a name. For their kind.
Yeah, they have silly names, I gotta say.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand them, but hey, you know that's that's their thing.
I was gonna ask you about God, wait, what was the thing we were looking for called? Like the stone that we got and the stone we were looking for? Didenite?
We were looking for day tonight, and we got
Dyephyre.
Dyephyre.
Okay, I was gonna ask, things that are powered by Dydenite, can they be fired? Can they be? Why can't I speak? Can they?
All right, take your time, son.
Yeah. Can Dyephyre be used to start them up? We're just checking, cause yeah.
Son, I have no idea what you're talking about. What is day tonight? Dyephyre?
Oh, seems like they're like some kind of holy metal or something, based on the
Some
Base
kind of
power
material
source?
down in Velvet. Then, yeah.
I don't think it's natural to Velvet from what we done been seeing here.
Okay.
Kind of like a space power source from what we can tell, or at least from what I've been able to grasp, but it also, as Fine said, seems to be of holy origin. I think it's named here because of their whole god situation. I guess our god situation. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm not from here. I'm Baggy, by the way. I don't think I ever really said my name.
About to ask, are you from off planet too?
No, I'm just like, one of those traveler types with not really a set in stone home. A little bit of nomad blood, so to speak.
So might as well.
I get you. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Baggy.
If you're ever looking for a change of career.
Oh no.
Please.
You're gonna recruit my captain?
No, I'm joking.
All right, sure thing.
joking.
We're gonna send a squadron of monomers your way right now.
Yeah, let me actually introduce you because I haven't introduced you to them. This is Fenro.
All
Fenro's
right.
the one that's
Howdy.
so waving.
Yeah, see, I
And-
don't know if it's just the image from the loom here. He's a little ethereal.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
dead.
No, reborn. We've been over this. You got to be
Yeah.
more self-positive.
All right,
He's
reborn.
alive.
That's right. Okay, I
Also-
can't say I met anybody like you before. That's
Really?
incredible. You telling me that you're technically dead?
Wait. I mean, I don't know about technically. I came back, so it can't really be dead, right?
So you're back,
also-
so that's why you're reborn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't met another one. I've met another one just
Yeah,
down here.
we met another one. Yeah, I was about to
Shoot,
talk about
you
that.
have.
Yeah.
It seems to be somewhat common occurrence in Velvet. Because
Huh.
I've
Hey,
met
you
two
taking
so
notes?
far.
Taking notes, boy?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there a way to update you without waiting for Loom or something to come down?
One of these calls. Shoot.
Yeah.
I'll
like-
tell you what. I'll work on that.
Yeah, or maybe like even one of those calls, because I have a lot of things written down and I don't think I can go over. So is there a way to just send it to you right now or something?
Well, I mean,
I'll
if you
see
need-
about finding a way, but usually you just gotta keep all of it with you, and then you'll bring it back once you complete your mission.
Yeah, I have a lot of it. Was there any other questions I was gonna ask?
Well,
Oh yeah, this is Sawyer. Almost
hey,
forgot.
good to meet you,
Hi.
son.
This is my monkey, George.
Oh well, shoot. Hey, you cute little construct. Why don't we have anything like that here, man?
I ain't
Oh, yeah.
there.
I just
true.
remembered. So we don't have any Dyephyre or anything like that, right? Back at base.
Nah, son. We everything that we have that gets us around in space is powered by Darning
No, yeah.
and Islet.
I feel like we should probably study these at least. I'll try to bring one back. I'll see
Yeah.
about that.
That's good, son. But tell me, so yeah, you found a fiber spawn. That's something I certainly didn't expect. But
Yeah.
I'd only assumed that the first thing you'd talk about was your discovery of the children.
Wait, what?
You found them, didn't you? A child of
no.
Darning.
Wait. Did I? Wait.
Didn't you? Listen. We keep tabs on our monomers, and especially with yours having this specific mission, something that important. We've been keeping an eye on you, and we picked up that you came across one, or at least the indicators
location
said
pinned?
the indicators are vague, but they they popped up as a ding.
What's a child of Darning?
That's a long story. Was the location pinned?
Not like Cliff Notes versions.
Well, it's in the name, kind of.
Is it me?
I'll explain it to you in a bit. I don't know. Was the location of Discovery pinned?
Oh, it pinged. I mean, that's why I sent this down here so quick. It pinged not long ago.
Well, let's
Possibly
see.
back when I was at the ship.
Yeah, it might have been a little howler.
What?
No,
He
I
is a
hell?
don't know about
child.
that.
He is a
That's
child.
the
that
only
is
child I
true.
can think of.
I don't think.
Is
That's
it my
not-
Is it my monkey?
No, your monkey's a construct.
But he's still
So,
young.
when
Hey,
when
let's
you
go tell
say-
Rod. It's gotta be a little howler.
Shoot,
When
okay.
you say
oh, go ahead.
child of Darnin, is that something that would be like here or from up there? And Baggi points up towards space.
Nah, they're from Velvet. That's why we
Okay.
sent our finest. Excuse the pun. Who? Sorry. Is why we
Good
sent
one.
our finest
Oh.
down here. Down
And
there.
then
Wait,
follow up.
What about that kid that Fenro's been talking to?
Kodian? I don't
I
know
mean,
that.
he
I
said
don't.
it
That, they
was
don't have to be a
recent, man.
child. Yeah, but
Yeah, recent.
we met
Well,
Cody
no.
and
What I'm asking is, how recent are we talking? Are we talking
yeah.
within the past day or within the past week type deal?
We're
We left
talking
about
hours.
a week ago. Hours?
It was
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
cave.
half
Then
half a
that's
day
the
or
only
less.
like.
I think it was-
What did we just kill?
Yeah, what do you think that
But
You-
oh, wait a second. I know what it was.
Uh-oh.
Oops, we kind of melted them. Those two, sort of, infected
Yeah,
fellas
I
in
was
the
about to
first pipes.
say that.
They were, native to here, so, they're both puddles of ash now. I guess,
Oh
is
no.
puddle really the proper word, or is it pile? I think it's pile. It's a
So
semantics issue. They're ash.
there was two individuals that the fiber spawn were studying, and the two individuals seemed to contract the what was it called, crawling dusk.
Yeah, crawling dusk.
And when they broke out of their cage or whatever, and we had to put them down. I'm not sure if one of them was, or it can't be the fiber spawn, right? So it has to be one of them.
Nah, if it was native, it's just gotta be
Yeah.
one of those two, and they are both fully on ash.
Uh,
Oops.
well, I mean, I hopefully they're not the only ones. And if you said they were infected, then
It
not
was,
much
yeah, there
that
was
could have been
nothing.
done for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is there like a description like that I would know about the children with Darning? Actually, now that I think about it. Or was
Well,
it just that?
roll me a religion check, real quick.
Okay. Where's religion? Religion. Oh my fucking god. Religion is the
God.
one thing I'm bad at.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
I think you should get advantage on that one.
Yeah. I got advantage.
Oh,
Mhm.
I helped him.
Yeah.
Bro.
you
So,
both
uh,
ain't no
That's
shit
why it
about
changes
religion.
nothing.
I will say, like, I won't give you a lot here, but
Yeah.
so
Can't
I'm
blame
gonna
you.
give you the bare minimum essentially. If you think about darning, right?
Yeah.
Darning itself, you do know, from the shrines, from the imagery all around the loom, what darning looks like. If there were to be children of darning, what would they be like?
Yeah, that's why I'm like confused
They'd
about
be-
it, because they don't look
darned.
like they didn't look like they'd be children of Darning. That's the thing. From what I
Okay,
remember.
did it corrupt them just that much, or?
It could have, but
I mean,
Don't
to
they
know.
be
were
fair,
basically just like slightly humanoid
yeah.
blooby
So-
masses.
so to be fair,
Blueby. Alright, that's a scientific
did
term?
have-
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I did
Good,
have
good.
a peek into the ship's logs. They had changed like substantially even before the Dusk had gone to them, to the point where they were in that stasis fully because they had been mutated beyond their original forms. To be fully fair, I have no fucking idea what they originally looked like. I can just conclusively tell you it weren't that.
Could it be that?
Mm.
I mean, I might have a theory, but this might be far fetched. But could it be that
Oh, I
like
love that Pokemon.
anything that comes into contact with a shot of Darning might like have like a mutation, and just might set off the same as if they were a shot of Darning, but they aren't. If they were mutating, because they looked humanoid. You said they looked humanoid in the ship logs. even before
Well,
the Dusk.
no, they look full-on mutated from their original forms. It explicitly describes them losing their original physical state, and that was, according to the logs, in response to them having been in proximity
Hey, while
to
y'all
the
deliberate,
ship.
I gotta hit the little orphan's room. I gotta
Alright.
take a whiz.
Alright.
From medieval
Oh,
time.
shit. Let's go. It's
It's
back.
been too long.
You're darn right.
Yeah, right?
But,
in reality, though, I have to go super bad. I'm sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Nah, you're
discuss.
good, you're good.
All right, I will be back in a flash.
fine. While we got this point where God is abandoning us,
Yeah.
I need a quick rundown of Child of Darnan, because Darnan is the god of time and repair. Hypothetically
Yeah.
speaking, when we're saying child, I'm assuming in some way related to said god, would they have any similar attributes or powers as related to Darnan?
Yeah, like, most likely. Because, hold on, I'm looking through, like, what was it called? The stuff that I know that was written about.
Because, like, if it's a time being and it has some freaky time powers, legitimately, they could have just, like, I'm not sure how powerful these things get, but I do know some very strong wizards can full on stop time for a set amount and then sort of do stuff and come back, assuming they have like even a fraction of a god's power.
Yeah,
They could have very easily just popped in during stop time, looked around, and then dipped on us without us ever knowing they were there, but still, you know, having systems pick up that we were next to them without our knowledge.
yeah, actually, God, yeah, you might actually be right, because
Hey, I'm back. Thanks.
there was never a discussion about that, but actually that might be the case. I don't know.
I mean, your captain's back now. He took his
Hey.
wizard.
All right, son. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know anything about the Children of Darning's abilities? Could they like have, a part of Darning's power in them?
Well, shoot. If they had some of Darnan's power, then I mean they could do a whole lot.
Yeah.
I imagine they inherited something, right?
Yeah.
What that might be, though, I don't know.
Because Baggy brought up a good point. We could have met a Child of Darning, but Children of Darning, if they do have like even an ounce of power from Darning, they could just control time and we just didn't see them or something, right, Baggy?
Yeah,
Something like
no,
that?
they could have. I mean, I don't really know a lot. I ain't heavily schooled in that whole regard like y'all might be, but we fucking assuming it's got the powers, even slight of the powers of a time god, could have easily popped in while during frozen time, peeped us, then popped out. All the while us being none the wiser, because I don't really think any of us have the reflexes to move during frozen time. Because I know there's really powerful wizards that can do similar things on a sort of small scale, and you know, if wizards just have pretty good controlled magic, like, God's just that but more.
Shoot.
That's just
you're
conjuncturism on my part, though.
But you're a smart cookie there, Baggy. That
Yeah.
could be the case.
It's more just being around and having to think on your feet a lot. Otherwise, you die.
Right.
Good use. Yeah, that might be the case. Then I think could that mean that the Shadow of Darning is watching us? Possibly. I don't know.
I mean, potentially, if they got access to more than just time stuff, there literally could be one just like And, having a nice little snacky wacky over there in the corner.
Yeah, and no one was
Sounds
sent
like a ghost
before me
story.
to look for them before, right? Or was there? Because I know someone was here in Velvet before me, but was there someone that looked for Children of Darning?
I mean, the previous monomer didn't make it back, and you know that
Yeah.
well enough.
No.
Damn, fine.
They were trying to, find the children of Darnan, same as you.
Fine, they sent
but
you on a death errand?
no,
Yeah, not
no,
really.
no. But we, I mean,
all
during
Mormons goes to
during their
Colorado.
time, we never got any pings for the children.
Interesting.
Oh, so they just regular died, not even died by their mission.
I mean,
That's lame.
we don't know if they died, but
Oh.
Yeah, we're not even certain if they're dead. We sent Fine down there for many reasons, but that was one of the primary ones.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fenro, maybe they're like you.
Hey, maybe it was that one skeleton guy.
no.
The skeleton guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's the
other
other
one we were
reborn we
talking
met.
about.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
shoot.
talking about.
Maybe
Okay.
it's Fenro.
Yeah, that just happens down here. Dead is just a state of mind, and some people don't prescribe to that state of mind.
Then
So,
hey, there's probably a better chance that, your friend
I was
your friend
wondering-
made it.
Why do you want to find these children of Darnan anyway? What's up with that?
Well,
Yeah, what's the scoop there?
well, shoot. I mean, the in-depth reasons are a little classified, but
You
I'll
got
tell
like
you what,
Cliff Notes?
Yeah, I mean, the gist of it is that we here at the Loom work for the benefit of, the seam itself, the longevity of it. We work for Darning and Islet, Darning's protector. And so, when we found out that there might be children of Darning, a sort of celestial race that is from our deity, of course, we gotta find them.
Wait. This is a custody thing? I'm out of here. I had enough trouble with alimony and custody trials in the back when I was doing real low-level mercenary work. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to bed.
This is a
It's a little
celestial
different than
custody
that.
trial.
Yeah.
Well, all right, son. We'll put off the festivities then, I suppose. I got a report to write up now. Did you leave anything out, or any final thoughts?
Honestly, if you
Nice to
do
meet you,
get,
sir.
Hey, good to meet you too, Fenro.
if you guys do have a way or invent a way for me to send you updates or anything, because I have written down, I show them some of the drawings of like the fiber spawn ship and all that.
Ooh, hey. There's some good
Yeah, I
drawings
have
there.
so much. Thank you.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell through the, the fabric and such, but it seems good.
Yeah, that's why I have written so much down, but at least look the drawings and stuff. I could send them back, because I think they could benefit us a lot.
I don't doubt that. Could get our best researchers on it if we can figure out a way. We'll be working on that, fine.
And maybe like I can send back objects, because we have these Dyephyres, but we might have one extra that I could send back, so we could do research on it. Since you said we don't have any.
Indeed, that'd be a great help.
Yeah.
All
Anyways,
right.
do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, can I have one of these like loom thingy?
And you can have this one once it's up.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out.
Sweet. I'll be able to use it and stuff, like call my friends. Back
No.
in
Once it's out of use, it's out of use.
Oh, I understand.
This is what we call loom call. Did that name catch on, by the way, Olsen?
Oh, it sure did, actually.
Nice.
Hey.
I came up with that.
From the other old Finns. That's what I've been hearing them say.
Alright. I'm making an impact one way or another.
No doubt about it. Hey, you keep it up, son, okay? Don't get in too much trouble, but get into enough to see your mission succeed, alright? You hear?
Alright. Of course. I was gonna ask actually before you go. Apparently the fiber spawn can potentially work as someone's patron. Like they
Okay.
possibly have that power, yeah. Because our friend Rod, who I wanted you to talk to but is asleep, he had an encounter with one that possessed his body, but we managed to get it out. And I think now the first one gave him certain powers, and he's able to kind of communicate with it, which I find interesting. This is something I didn't know.
It's something to look
if,
into. I'm gonna do some research, see if we can't dig into these fiber spawn a little bit further. I know we had dealings with them a long time ago, but we since cut ties.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, not on any bad terms or nothing, but yeah, I'll be looking into that. All right, this is Shanrik Firstheart signing off.
I just salute.
See you later.
Good deal. And you hear you see the weave kind of shimmer and twist until his visage fades, and then you hear popping up.
This loom will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Let's
10,
head back to the igloo.
9,
Hey, Fenro, you still want it?
8,
Let's
7,
head back to the igloo, guys. It's
6,
I've seen it before.
5,
It's nasty.
4,
Sawyer, get out! Get out of the way,
3,
Sawyer!
2,
Sawyer, no!
1. Keep up the good work.
I'm like kind of peeking around, seeing what's happening.
And you do see this thing absolutely erupts. I'm talking like fireball levels of eruption.
Better than my nat 20.
No, never.
Okay, good. Good.
I've
seen. I yawn as I say I've seen better.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can I look into the... Because I'm assuming it explodes and blows like a hole in the ice. Unless
Yes.
it's just that thick.
Without a doubt, yeah. You see water fly up, a couple fish like flop onto the ice.
I was
and
about to
snow.
ask about fish.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are there fish where I can grab them for everybody to eat?
Food.
Yes, actually. Yeah, if you run over there, as soon as the debris is cleared, yeah, you find a couple of fish that are flopping about.
Hey, Mitch, I have a very quick question for you.
Go ahead.
In terms with the little fancy red bracers.
Yes.
For the first main thing on there, distance, like hypothetically speaking, Captain?
For which one again?
Like, is it do loom calls count for line of sight? That's kind of what I'm getting at here.
Oh, so that isn't the message spell. That is the sending spell, which means.
Oh no! Not that. I'm saying like if I wanted to use one of the things with Captain Man. Do I just need to see him, or is there like
yeah,
a distance limit?
You would just need to have him in your line of sight.
Okay, so theoretically speaking, not saying I ever would, but, if we were on call with Captain again, I could make him remember a funny joke.
Yes, you actually could, without a doubt.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the igloo.
All right. And with the, the ice having, cracked a bit around where the explosion happened, thankfully it was further away from the igloo, enough to not cause any damage.
Iggly biggly. Thank goodness.
All of you bed down for the evening, settle in, fall asleep at the rates in which you do. However,
I go for a walk.
Nathaniel, I'll need you to roll.
Oh.
I forget what it is.
Let's get
is
it wrong.
80/20.
It's wisdom save if I remember
I
right.
take the help action.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna help him out as well.
oh,
Just cuddle up, you know.
Yeah. Cuddle with a homie.
It is a wisdom save though.
Oh,
Or with
twice.
this
No fucking way.
one. Well, if does the help
Happy
action
New
actually,
Year! Happy fucking New Year!
does the help action actually count in this? Because if so, roll again, baby.
We're cuddling. We're
You know,
cuddling.
I hadn't actually considered that, but this is a save. A save.
It do be.
Can the help action be
No,
Put with a
I
save?
don't believe so. I'm gonna triple check right now though.
right on?
It'll take me like 2 seconds. I always keep fucking 5e tools open when
Did
we're
we
playing.
write anything for a nat 1?
It looks like we didn't.
Wow.
1 to
Write it
10
down right now.
is
It's-
is the same thing. I imagine we probably should for a nat 1. But
I feel like that deserves
since
something.
nothing is written there, I would say it will simply result in you not being able to sleep at all
Alright.
throughout
By
the
the
night.
way, help action
The
is
rod's on guard
explicitly
duty.
help action is explicitly for ability checks and attacks. But now I need to remember if ability checks just cover skills or if it covers saving throws too. Quick
Is a saving
reference:
throw an
ability
ability?
chokes. Yeah, because it's based on one of your abilities. Let me see. Recovery ability check. Let's go to the fucking quick reference. Because now I'm like, this is gonna kill me if I can't get a yes or no. Passive checks, we're gonna go there. Okay, yeah, no. Group checks are, or rather, ability checks are just gonna be the skill things. Yes. Yes. So you can't help on a saving throw.
And Nathaniel, I'm going to say with a natural 1, this isn't just your usual kind of struggle with sleep. This is you battling with sleep all throughout the night. Right? You almost fall asleep and then something jolts you awake. You get so close to falling asleep and then you're nudged just ever so slightly by Fenro rolling or something like that. There seems to just be no rest for you tonight. And he cannot be on watch all night. This is going to consume his time throughout the night, is this battle to try to fall asleep. With a natural 1, he is unable to do anything else.
It's okay. My monkey doesn't have to sleep. But can one of the reasons why he can't fall asleep be me waking up as he's about to fall asleep and say, "Hey, why are you still awake?"
Yes.
That happened at least once. So.
My strength modifier is 4.
Oh, let's go!
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, but can't sleep.
Muscle King.
And you will be running
As
on
Rod is-
+1 exhaustion the next day, and you will not gain the benefits of a long rest.
As Rod is
Let's
finally
fucking go.
As Rod is finally dozing off, Sawyer wakes up. It's like, what are you still doing up? And before Rod has a chance to even answer, Sawyer passes right back out.
Oh man.
It's not even happening. It's just Rod is so conflicted with his sleep issues, he's started to hallucinate.
Yeah. Can't tell
Fear
what's
and loathing Las
reality,
Vegas, fear not present. Everybody turns into lizards.
Roll.
By
real
the way,
quick,
so-
Rodrigo, roll me just a quick D100. Let me know if you roll below your level.
It's a 1 or a 2, baby.
At or below your level, sorry.
That's a 1 or a 2 or a 3, baby.
So does he just like die if he rolls?
So
Oh my
close,
God.
man.
That should not be so close.
That's insane.
What the fuck?
That's insane.
What the actual hell?
Okay. Sadly, nothing happens. But I wanted to throw that out there just in case.
Would something good have happened?
Oh yeah. That was a
Yeah, I would have won the game.
That was essentially
Yeah,
a
basically.
divine intervention roll.
Alright, so
It's
God
awful.
ain't helping you now either.
so everyone besides Rod is sleeping though, correct?
Yeah.
And my monkey.
Alright, baby.
Well, I'm just kinda hanging out.
Alright, baby. Oh, you're
Deactivating.
hanging out?
I'm deactivated.
Oh, wait a
Chilling
second.
for 4 hours and
hold
then
the fort.
waking up.
Oh, that's
then doing
right.
Hold the fort. Hold the fort. They don't have to be asleep. I misread this? Oh, baby Rod. What's going on, man? It's me. I'm inside of your mind.
Oh, that's right.
I'm hanging out. How you doing?
Why would you do this to me?
Rod starts crying.
I just started sobbing.
You just start seeing
Hyperventilating.
Baggi everywhere. Oh, man. Hoping you're having a good one. I noticed you couldn't sleep, but you know, I figured I'd keep you company from the dream world. Boy, howdy, is it nice over here. There's pillows, there's funny sheep. Oh man, you'd love it.
Now the question
You'd
is,
love it.
Rod, you do have the ability to ward this off if you want,
Yeah.
or you can.
Yeah, no.
If you want to.
Okay.
No, I'm doing it. I'm
Make
warding.
a,
I'm warding.
Make a wisdom save.
I got that helm of telepathy, dude. It's over. Wisdom
Hit that
save.
wisdom save, baby.
Dude, wisdom saving throw modifier is a 5, so I'm gonna be very upset.
You rolled a 4.
You just barely failed, baby. Let's go.
All right. You do focus, and this is probably something that is also keeping you awake, leading you to struggle with sleep. And you try to force Baggi out of your mind, but she comes. You know, you
that
think
tingles a little bit.
Why?
Well,
soon as your
after
mind
about-
quiets, she comes rushing back on in.
after about 2 hours of just Baggi incessantly talking to Ron, she goes, well, it's been real. I got some more people to visit. Adios.
Baggi, real
It's
quick.
turned into a villain arc.
Baggi, real quick. Make a perception check for me.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. I'm mediocre at that, but more importantly, I roll like dog shit.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
No, I haven't rolled a single over or double-digit roll all session.
What about this one?
Let's find out.
12.
Hey!
It's a 10.
Hey, exactly.
woo!
It's double digit.
All right, so I won't give you many details, but Baggi, you do make note that there is no fiber spawn within this mind.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Well, ain't that surprising.
That there is no other presence, essentially. You
Yeah,
get in there
inside,
and
Roddy.
you feel only Rod's consciousness.
That's
You're
good to
gonna
know.
try
Alright, well. Next one up.
Who's your second?
I'm going into good old fine.
All right, fine. What are you dreaming about?
What am I dreaming about?
Yeah. What is the dream that Fine's having?
Well, honestly, what I imagine Fine fucking dreams of is either fucking just mathematical formulas.
I just imagine Fine, like, as the lo-fi hip-hop beats to listen to study
Yeah.
to, girl just in a library.
No,
Yo.
Fine would probably dream about the loom, because especially since he just talked to the captain. He'd probably just dream about like his time there. It's kind of like memories, but in dream form, I guess. So it's a little fucked up because it screams.
Okay.
You ever had those?
So
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
say
no.
like Baggy. I know you were kind of joking when you went into Rod's mind, but that probably was like somewhat the case when you went into Rod's mind, where you just kind of showed up and started chatting with him. But in this case, you are entering legitimately into his dream. So everybody's had dreams before, you know. They are kind of
Oh, yeah.
mishmashed and flow from one thing to the other, seemingly without reason sometimes. So it's a little bit hard to follow, but you do get these images of of this kind of high tech, extraterrestrial space station with classrooms within it, and you know things being taught that you can't exactly wrap your mind around.
Fine's just in a class taking your test, and then I whispered behind him, "Psst, Fine, what's the answer to number 3? I forgot to study."
What the fuck?
It's just then when it switches to Fine went to you doing gravity training or something.
Oh shit, yeah.
Baggy
It's
just
become a
falls
nightmare.
straight from the ceiling to the ground.
Even though we're in 0G.
Yeah.
He just that doesn't affect. You just have fucking insane gravity.
Oh, that's so good.
Fine,
Um,
how you floating like that, bud?
What the? How are you here? How are you in my head? What?
And so as so was anybody keeping watch?
George.
George
Monkey.
was. All right, make a perception check for the first
Alright.
portion of the night
Let me go to his character sheet.
with his wisdom.
I can help out
13.
with
Pretty good.
guard duty for half the night.
Right
No,
on.
I can, because I only need 4 hours to sleep.
Oh,
Long rest.
same, bro, same.
Oh, let's go.
Nice. All right, so we'll say George took the first
Did you
half.
not go into my dreams? I had a great dream ready.
No, I only get up to
Aw.
2.
We'll save it for next time.
Next time.
Next time I'll hit you and George, and then time after that I'll go into
George's
Sawyer.
dream.
George
Dude.
doesn't sleep.
I don't have to go into dreams though.
George's
I just go
mind?
into their mind.
You're-
Can you
within-
go
There's
into a
just gonna
construct's mind?
There's gonna be nothing
Oh.
in there.
You don't know
literally-
that?
He does what I
Just
tell him to
hears-
do. He has no sentience other than
It's
the
just-
emotions I gave him for me.
Can you
No,
can you say
if-
that about
if it-
dogs?
It's just
No,
that gif
if-
of monkey orb.
Oh, I did not create the dog.
It's
It's
the
just
monkey
not.
spinning.
No, it's just
Yes.
it's just him sitting in a
It's
in a
monkey
dark room.
spin.
with Lacrimosa playing and a spotlight on himself.
He's actually got the most complex dreams out of anyone. He's a futuristic, like, film noir detective straight out of the Maltese
Shit.
Falcon.
He's a lot wiser than we made him out to be, and as soon as he sees Jenny, he knows how to get her out.
He instantly perfects the
He
role.
he just looks into your soul and says go, and you wake up in a cold sweat.
Go. And he just he just
You
pulls
better
out
leave before you
forcefully.
forget how to.
God, George is the fucking
Jenny wakes
eldritch fucking being.
Jenny wakes up in a cold sweat and turns as I'm just petting George, being like, "What a good monkey."
He just looks back.
Anyway,
Baggy's
after Baggy's fucked around and finds dreams for good 2 hours, her 4 hours are up, and she awakens.
Alright, Baggy and Fenro, you can either make me 2 separate perception checks, or one can make it at advantage.
Hey, Fenro, you're good at looking, right? I ain't. It's all you, bud. I'll help you out. I'll take a look-see too.
Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and take the lead here.
Hmm.
Didn't even need to.
So,
Now, out
God
of curiosity. No, I can't waste rolls. What if I use a good one?
Come
So
on.
Is that how
Fenro,
rolls work?
Don't be pussy.
you Fenro, you
I
catch
need
it.
every good roll I can get, a Bodhi.
Fenro, you catch it on the early side. Maybe you're sitting atop the igloo. It's cold as the dickens, but thankfully with your reborn form, the cold doesn't seem to affect you as severely. You see off in the
Got
distance,
shiny armor on.
even through the the torrential downpour of the snow at night, a shadow and the silhouette of a creature that looms upwards, its form becoming full against the snow with 4 arms, and then it slinks back down, almost disappearing completely under the snow, and you see the bump of where it is as it slithers towards your igloo. It's about, I would say, a solid like it's really far away, like 600 feet or something. That might be too much, but
That's terrifyingly big.
all
if
that
it's visible from there.
all that, like that to say, it is from a great distance that you see it.
All right, well, that's large. Baggy, you don't see that out in the distance, do you?
I mean, I'm assuming you saw something not good, because you're not exactly one who gets worried often, like, about, let's just say, shadows.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
trust
don't
your
know,
gut.
it's just...
I trust your gut. And Baggy, like, pokes into his stomach. I trust that thing right there.
Baggy's finger goes through Fenro.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah?
All right, well, listen, I think maybe for the best, I can't tell quite how far it is or how big it is, but that thing looks big. Can I see if it's like, damaging anything around it, or am I just seeing like the fact that there is kind of this like shadowy figure out in the distance?
Roll me a second perception check.
All right.
It could be a friend.
I'll be helping you again.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, if you're helping, let's go.
Fenro, you notice that the bump, right, isn't just the displacement from it being under the earth. It's dark, way darker than the snow, and it is clear that the bump is not snow, but is instead dark tendrils that are weaving their way through the snow now as it shifts closer, crawling.
Hey,
All right, listen, Baggy, we gotta get going. We gotta wake everybody up. We gotta go.
I don't think we have that kind of speed on our hands, but I do have an idea. If that is what I think it is, we need Sawyer, we need Dyephyre orbs.
All right,
It's-
I mean, I see where you're going with this.
Assuming it is what I think it is, we ain't gonna be able to outrun it, especially on a flat plane like this. At the very least, with a good hit of the Dyephyre, we can, delay it and then book it. I do think we need to immediately move everyone on top of the igloo as much as we can. Having even a little bit of a height between us and that is going to be huge.
Does my
Alright.
monkey notice this yet?
Yeah. Well, I think the first step should be waking everybody up, yeah?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Alright. Hey, everybody! Everybody get up! Monkey, help out.
Oh, what's going
5
on?
more minutes.
I don't think you got 5 minutes.
I don't think any of us will have 5 minutes. We ain't got a plan soon.
What's going on?
You know that thing down in the hole that we saw? I think it was chasing Rod.
Oh yeah.
I Pretty sure that thing's coming to get us. Not looking great. We gotta do something. I can
We
tell you
got
that
a
much.
mass of crawling dust coming on us fast.
I mean, we gotta run. That's the case.
Do you legitimately think we can outrun it? If you believe so, I'll put my trust in you, but Rod ain't looking good. Sawyer's waking up. We have less than, I would say, a minute at this rate. I don't think running's an option.
What about flying?
I mean, for you, yeah. I don't think the rest of us can fly.
I can hear it. Let's. If you have a plan, hurry up with it. I can hear it.
Yeah, no, the plan I got is everyone get as high up as you can, so Sawyer, you and that monkey hit up in the air with your wings, the rest of us get on top of the igloo, and Sawyer, I'm gonna need a Dyephyre orb.
Okay, you better pay me back later.
So now we have 6, right? Because we had 7.
We'll have...
I am down to 6. Jenny has 1.
Yeah,
I have one, yeah.
Sick.
Alright,
Don't forget to keep the non-illuminated one. That could be important.
Yeah, assuming I can get it free from the crawling dusk, you got it.
So, Rod, you saw this thing before, right? This thing... At this point, I'm assuming we're all out and looking at it.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm starting my ascent.
Oh, I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
quite unfortunate.
Damn, rest in peace, Ron. He's got a red X. Red X marks the spot. And then
I think get rid
FedEx
of it.
delivers your package.
Oh.
Are we sure this thing
Oh,
wasn't
I did
that,
it. Okay.
child of whatever the hell?
I don't know.
Well, if it is, I'm sorry, fine, but we're about to commit a blasphemy.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use
I
vigilant
mean, if it
blessing on
was, I don't
myself,
think we can kill it.
so I don't forget to do that again.
Let's go. Vigilant blessing before combat.
Wait, to who?
On me.
Himself.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think we're outrunning that.
Yeah, let's get on top of the igloo, I guess, though.
Fenro, with your natural 20.
You are quiet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Ayo. Sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, I turned it down for the monster calls.
Yeah, you're good.
Fenro, with your natural 20, you realize that this creature, right, its movements are fairly erratic. It keeps standing every about 30 seconds or so. It looms upwards to its full height, its neck careening around from side to side, its form shifting before it ducks back under the snow, and its form starts kind of just weaving around. With your perception, you gather that it doesn't know where you guys are.
Alright. New plan, guys. Be as quiet and hidden as possible.
What'd you say?
No, yeah,
I did not do that. I did not do that. That is a joke. I did not do that in character.
Alright, I thought so.
Gotcha. Alright, so let's hide.
Can I hide in the sky if I go high enough?
Probably.
Probably.
You know, I'd accept that.
All right.
Be careful not to go too high, though, because it would, I think it would
melt
get
your
colder.
wings. It'll melt your wings, Icarus style.
Actually, the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
this is...
It will freeze your wings.
You're telling me the
Guys.
Germans... Not the Germans.
Hear me out on this.
German?
Oh, sorry. What about
How far away was this hole that blew up from the loom?
Are you gonna dive into the hole?
No.
It was about here.
Okay, what are the chances we can go flip the igloo into that hole and then cover it with snow
What?
to create a flat land?
It's gone
Can
through
we
the
do
ice
that?
into the water.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Just so you
Well,
know.
I knew it was going
Black
into the
hole.
water, but I was thinking like we kind of like get it right on the edges. I don't know how big this hole is compared to the igloo.
Wait, no,
It was a bit bigger.
no, wait. But I do have an idea with that, Fenro. Give me an idea there. What if instead of putting the igloo in the hole, we got that big feller distracted into the hole? You know, little bit of bait in the hole.
Do we
I
even
mean,
want to do that? Like risk
He
that?
definitely doesn't really seem to have that much of an issue going in and out of the water.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you.
Alright, then let's just stand still.
Alright,
Works for me.
as this thing looms closer, and in its shifting, erratic pattern, ends up near the igloo, I need everybody to make a stealth check. And,
Come
well,
on.
tell me again, what is it that you guys are doing to hide?
Fly.
I'm in the snow, dog.
Yeah, no
Oh.
shame. That's real easy for Baggi though, cause she's fucking small.
Yeah,
I'm-
no. I think
I
we're
am-
all kind of doing the same thing because it's snow.
I am up.
Was that you or the monkey?
Me.
Oh hell yeah!
Alright.
What
Oh,
the
hell
fuck is
yeah.
wrong with my rolls recently?
Fucking go.
Oh, fine. What's wrong with your rolls, mister? Eat my shorts.
Yeah,
Roll
you're short.
17.
You roll 17.
See, this is why I don't waste rolls, boys, because then you get the good
You
ones
guys are
when you
yelling
need
at the
'em.
wrong person. Nick has never rolled bad.
What are you talking about? Do you not remember the stress I had to deal with my fucking monkey?
So,
No.
What's stress?
Feinwin and Rodrigo, I do
Uh-oh.
have a question. Were you guys, you said you were in the igloo?
Oh, in the snow.
You were in the
I was
snow.
in the igloo.
Yeah, I'm like made myself a little cocoon in the snow.
No, I went to the igloo.
Alright.
Fine was
Feinwin,
smarter than me.
if you are in, if you're in the igloo, you do something that is very unstealthy.
No.
As you're trying to hide yourself against the ice and the padded snow, you trip over the fire. And the torches that were stacked together go clattering. And you see as the creature jumps up from the snow, rises again to its lanky, tall height, and its form snaps towards the igloo as it rushes it headlong and bangs against the padded snow. And you feel the igloo shake, and some of the snow flutter down onto your form, and it stands and
Mitch, real quick question for y'all.
Yeah,
On
what's up?
average, how fast was that motherfucker moving? Like, if you had to give me a ballpark of how fast he could close, or like how far he could close in 6 seconds, hypothetically speaking. I'm assuming we watched him come this way the whole time when we were trying to discuss.
Oh yeah. It looked as though it was moving erratically, but not particularly quickly. He rushed the igloo and smacked into it, but you garner that you could probably run that fast.
Alright, y'all.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
stupid.
gonna get a look.
Baggy's gonna jump up on top of the igloo. go, "Hey, over here, you big dip," and just start booking it in a direction that is not the same as the group.
Baggy will be missed.
You see as this thing, its, chest and ribcage almost rattles in an insectoid-like fashion with the mesh of black ichor that congeals there, opening up and screeching forth this horrific cry. And it rushes in Baggy's direction, chasing
I am
after
going to be
you.
taking the dash action, so doubling movement speed as much as I can. Just try and move as fucking fast as my little legs will take me, which is 60 feet per 6 seconds.
All right, Baggy. So, tell me, how do you aim to shake this thing?
Oh, well, you see,
It can't close the distance
gotta rest.
as long as you can keep, as long as you can keep it up. But yeah, tell me.
here's the thing. I got a rest, baby, which means I got about 3 different plans I can try in subsequent order. Plan 1, obviously, the classic. We got Cloud Rune. So the ideal situation is I put a big amount of distance in between the group and that guy, basically take him a super far way away, or like, a pretty good far way away, and then I pop him with the Cloud Rune, sort of just stand my distance and hit the Cloud Rune, hoping to God that stuns him, or not Cloud, sorry, Stone, hoping to God that stuns him. And if it does, use that minute I'll have, basically, of him being stunned to fucking book it away towards the rest of the group. And then as soon as I get to them, just book it, essentially, back to the ship. A minute I should want. That gives me a potential distance of 600 feet. I don't know how super good his, visibility and perception and all is, but I'm hoping to God that with 600 feet of distance between us, we should be able to, albeit at a stealthy pace, continue to put distance between us and him. That's plan 1. But, worst case scenario, he fails or succeeds on his save and throw. We got plan 2, which is, of course, I do have a Dyephyre orb and just try and stun him that way and then put distance. And then we got plan 3, because I'm not about to sacrifice my life quite yet. A little too early for the glorious send-off. And I would try to use a trip down memory lane off the bracers. Specifically, the second one that uses 3 charges. And try to use that with, the one good stat I have, i.e. charisma, and sort of, I hope you can sort of get the idea of where I'm going from there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Alright, so we'll go with the first plan first, of course. As this thing is now tearing through the snow. Before it was kind of congealing underneath with its tendrils kind of forming a hump that was almost like a muddled shark fin. It is now, with all its 4 limbs, just clawing through the snow, desperately lashing out at you, trying to catch up. But in a brief instant, you turn, and how does this rune look again?
So, this is the stone rune. I don't know if there's an official canon way of it looking, but I assume it's sort of like a diamond on top of an A without the middle part of it is how, just that feels stone-ish to me. So, like, you do sort of like a fish, like you're drawing a really shitty basic polygonal fish type deal. So, like, where you do the triangle cross and then, like, I don't really know how I would make this on computer, and I don't want to find a picture, but I may be able to do some text ASCII art of it. What I'm thinking,
Like that.
maybe something like that, but like not standing up type deal. Oh, I forgot we can draw on the
to
map.
the side.
I sent it in Discord. I forgot we could draw on the map though, but like that, but standing up and not on its side, so that bar at the bottom, sort of like, I'll just draw it on the map. If I can find my stupid thing, there it is. Bwamp. 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 That's the stone rune as I imagine it. But so,
Hey, nice.
so basically Baggi just flicks it, off the scarf towards the guy and prays. And it's a DC 14 wisdom save.
Alright. Let's go ahead and roll his save.
Oh.
Well, that's why you have backups, baby. So,
I have
Alright.
a plan D suggestion.
Yeah?
I could drop George into the snow and try to swoop and pick up Baggi.
I will say, I made sure to put, like, a big amount of distance in between us.
To be fair,
I don't know
though,
how good your dark vision is.
Hear Sawyer out. He's got a 60-foot flight, right? Or 60 feet of flight?
I
if
have
he
30
dashes
feet.
over.
I have 30 feet speed.
Okay.
So technically, if I'm following Baggi from the beginning, I won't be that far behind.
And you could.
Well, if you're
swoop
following
up.
me, you're doing.
Well, maybe I'm curious and want to see what you're doing. Plus, I also got a high stealth, so it's not like the guy knows I'm behind him.
True, Baggy, you probably don't even know that he was following.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just focusing on running at this moment.
That is what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna intervene just yet.
And I was gonna say, if anybody else is taking actions during this time, we can kind of loosely play this as like a round of actions. So if anybody did follow, let me know now. Or if you want to do anything in this round, let me know.
Me follow.
Good deal.
Alright,
I'm
so.
gonna check on Fine. Pick him up after he tripped over the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Oh, I do.
Hey, bud, you good there?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Where'd that thing go?
Looks like it went down that way after Baggi, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
Should we run or?
I think if she's going that way, she's probably got a plan. And she probably wants us to go the opposite, so.
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
I do want to say, when I drop George, like before I leave, it does plop down right next to Fenro.
Of course.
Hey, bud. Pushes him slightly farther away, and then... Rod, you good to go?
George
You didn't
purrs.
seem like you got a lot of sleep last night.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be much help.
That's fine, we just gotta get moving.
Hmm?
When,
Oh yeah, sorry.
when Fenro puts his hand on George, George does purr, by the way.
Purrs?
The monkey.
The monkey fucking vibrates? Excuse me?
Which way did,
I went whatever way the ship wasn't. I'll say that.
Okay.
And,
I wanted to very explicitly not go the way of the ship so they could keep heading towards the ship.
right
Yeah,
on.
that's-
Nice. Since this is a bit of like a kind of ambiguous map in general, I'm alright with saying that, yeah, you ran the direction that was opposite of the ship.
Alright.
But so,
Yeah, let's play the rest of this encounter out. What was the second plan?
the second plan, which I'm now,
Like a wisdom, you're
you
right.
know what? That's gonna be plan D, I think. I think that'll be like, oh, oops, all other resources failed. Because the rest of the shit comes back. I'm just reordering plans. If I use the Dyephyre orb, which was the next plan, that shit don't come back. So let's wait on that. And instead, let's take a trip down memory lane. Or at least attempt to do so.
Alright. Is that a, that's a wisdom save?
Yeah, DC 15.
Alright, good deal.
Get the 23.
God. I'd be...
It was 15?
ugh.
Hitting the save makes it not work.
Yeah, meets
Yeah.
beats. Tie goes to the runner. Various
Okay.
other terminology phrases. That being said, it is, have we hit dawn yet or not? I'm trying to see if I've got charges refreshed.
It was towards the end of, well, yeah, you've had your long rest. Because it takes
Alright,
only
then
4 hours for you with the bracer.
I'm gonna hit, oh, so that doesn't help me at all anyway, cool.
Oof. Oof.
So
I get 1 charge back, cool.
how much
deal.
trouble from my point of view?
Oh, wait a second, can we retcon something? Because I didn't know I got my charges back.
Sure.
Can we add that 1 charge to it? Because that would make the DC 16.
Yo, that's right. Honestly,
I forgot
that's,
about that. I didn't
Would he
realize
not
there
have
were
to? Would
charges
he not
back.
have to re-roll?
honestly, that's clever as hell. No, I'm thinking just the fact that you caught that and decided to mention it. I'm alright with that.
Alright, so I'm placing myself within the creature's trauma.
So immediately, you reach out your hand with this, this alien bracer. Do a motion with it. Close your fist and focus your mind, and it pierces into what is left of this poor fiber spawn's consciousness, and immediately, though it has no eyes to widen, it stops. And its form that was lashing around, its forearms flailing, all shrink down to its sides. And its head lowers, and it just starts slowly backing away from you.
I'm gonna do a little bit of theatrics. I'm gonna burn a use of Giant Smite to grow large, and then basically try and intimidate this thing to just want to run as far away from me as it possibly can.
Ooh, roll a intimidation check at advantage.
Let's go, baby.
How funny would it be if the dude wanted to face his
Let's go,
trauma
baby!
today?
Hey, natural 20.
Let's go.
Yes, as you use your giant strength, and grow to an even grander size, towering over it, even though it could, I think beat your height, even
Probably.
with its lanky
Even
form,
fully large.
as it has shrunken down and kind of curled into this almost like centipede-esque curled position. It stops its backing away and instead just turns and dives into the snow, and you see the dark bump just skitter away through the snow as fast as it can with a muffled that gets quieter and quieter in the distance.
Alright, and now Baggy's gonna book it back towards her friends.
Nicely done.
And in a minute, shrink back down.
It would have been funny if today was the day that the dude wanted to face his trauma.
Today's the day where I say no more.
And to be fair, if it was not a kind of somewhat mindless monster, then I might roll like a charisma check for that, but we'll come to that situation if it's with like a humanoid, you know?
No more.
Your fucking cat says today's the day I say no more. Anyway, yeah, Baggy heads back to booking it to regroup. And I would hope Sawyer's nice enough to give me a little lift. You know,
Sawyer's
like,
feeling a little lost in the snow.
I understand, you know.
No, I swoop down and pick Baggy up, but I make sure she doesn't notice me before I do it.
Oh, good
And
luck.
I
Lord
will
in
I will
heaven.
roll stealth for that if I have to.
Go ahead.
Down.
No, I think you're fine. Baggy's guaranteed like on an adrenaline high and kind of just hyper focused on getting back. So I don't think that's hard enough for you. You'd need a roll to surprise her at all.
Yeah, I don't waste a good roll. Come on.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. You don't waste the good rolls.
As
But
I
what if
as
it was
I
a bad roll?
as I
Well,
pick
then I would say, damn, and that would be it.
as I pick Baggy up, I just ask,
Well,
what the hell did you do to that thing?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's just say I'm looking pretty spooky on his end, and leave it at that.
Alrighty then.
I'm trying to find one of these that doesn't have just like a really unsettling ambience. Like all of like the wind ones and such have just like this eerie. Oh,
Look up some like Christmas Winter Wonderland ambiance.
hell
For the
yeah.
love of God, no more fucking.
You just hear jingles in the back.
Can you find out exactly what they played at Carowinds and put that on?
You probably could look for it, honestly.
Hey,
You
this
could
one's
probably
actually
look
good.
for the fucking.
Yeah, this one's pretty
I
good.
know it's a playlist.
So you guys have escaped the danger. Well done, well done. Heading across through the snow, it is a hard and arduous journey, but it is met with no other creature in sight. All across this barren waste is nothing but a white sheet. Until you see on the horizon, the Bitter Duke coming into view. And let's move you over. And you see,
Can I get a reminder why the blue girl's on my frog?
that was not the case before. You do see though, as you approach, hang on, gosh, even this one has foreboding music in it. I'm just gonna cut the ambiance for a second. I'm sorry.
Can you just find like port ambiance where it's just like water swishing?
Don't worry,
I
I
feel
got
like that'd be best.
That's what I thought it
Oh,
was.
Cole's got you. Cole's got
Just
you.
water bottle.
Wait, I'll help out. Aw, damn it, another one with spooky ambiance.
This is disappeared.
There's the sound of the buoys.
Yeah, sorry, I had to refresh the page. Because I do have one that I know is flat ambiance.
Why are we so large?
It is this one.
We earned that bigness.
Oh my gosh, you guys are. I think it's because the grid is turned off. Hang on.
Oh.
If you want,
Fenro, you
let
grew up.
Let me turn it on for just a second for you guys to be able to resize.
I'm a big boy now.
Alright, grid's back on.
I am not resized.
Well, drag yourself back in, dingle.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get rid of a token unless it's just delete.
You click
It is
on it and
delete.
hit delete, yeah.
All right.
Was it just...
There you go.
How was I supposed to know that?
I know. You know what? Fair. That's pretty
That's true.
advanced.
I only learned that like actually not that long ago.
Yeah, Jenny, we're not D&Ders like you.
But as you guys approach,
I have to do that in real life too.
you see, Gleam is out in the front of the boat, hanging out with Blue Yoshi, You see Blue
Approaching from the
Yoshi
front.
is like gulping up snow and kind of like putting together gross like frog slobbery snowballs, and has just accumulated like a huge pile of them. As Gleam is not touching them, but like is using her control water to like shape them into various just fun art pieces, like you know, couple of snowmen, a couple of like snow angels and snow dragons even. She's just kind of been out there hanging with Blue Yoshi, creating little snow statues. She waves at you as she finally sees you and yells out to the
Hey!
captain, "They're here! They're here!" And you see as this guy jumps off and into the snow and goes, "Oh, thank God! Oh, you guys made it! Oh, you guys made it!"
I mean, like, barely, but yeah.
We
I-
did.
Somehow didn't die, despite everything that tried to kill us.
I thought this was going to be another case like my first mate. But thank goodness you all made it back.
We couldn't just leave you sitting here in the snow.
Can I get a reminder on what the baby monkey's name is again? I forgot.
Little Howler.
Little Howler!
Okay.
How could you forget?
Yeah, I'm
on,
honestly
man.
not sure how you forget the MVP.
Go home.
Okay,
Go home right
so
now.
The first thing,
Sawyer,
the
go
first thing-
home.
the first thing I do when I get back to the ship is take a hard look at Little Howler,
He is a
Yeah.
child of Darning. That is true.
and I just say,
It's
I just
official
say,
now.
I just asked him, "Can you stop time?"
Do you go up? Currently, he's with Old Howler at like the very front of the boat, and Old Howler is just straddling like the I forget what you call that. What do you call like the front like thing that
bow?
pokes out?
That's the pokey bit.
The pokey bit.
Yeah.
The bow of the ship.
That's the bow. Nice.
It's either the bow or the stern.
Word.
I don't remember.
It's one of those, but
Depends on
you
which side,
you
yeah.
see him there. He's straddling it, hanging out like it's just straight up conked out against it, like full belly on it. Little Howler's on his back.
Can you stop time?
He goes.
I whisper to him to not wake Big Howler.
Oh, he goes.
Can you speak his native
Do
language?
George,
Of
what do
the
you say?
jungle?
Can George speak common?
Oh wait, that's just common.
No,
to
no.
communicate to you.
Yeah, to communicate
Oh.
to you.
Oh, wait, what?
Can George speak common?
Oh, can he?
Let's check.
Character
This is
sheet.
a telepathic thing. Maybe?
I mean, oh yeah, he can. He can speak. He can speak my languages.
Ah, okay. Then yeah.
Your
he-
language is he doesn't speak monkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
by association.
No, that's actually incorrect. If he only speaks your languages, then he has no idea what what the little monkey pal is saying.
God damn it! I'm doing something different with this information. Then I'm gonna have George walk up to Fenro and say hello,
What does he sound like?
like a deep voice, and that's gonna be the only words he says to anybody else this series.
Hello.
And
Hello.
but it's gonna be when Fenro's alone. So when Fenro tries to claim the monkey spoke, he's just gonna look really confused.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be a good fit if it was just Fenro.
Oh, was that for the frog,
What?
Coleman? You rolled animal handling.
That was for the frog. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta pet
punch
the
my
frog.
frog. That better.
Just
He-
that was just a quick pat on the side.
You get gulped up with one of the snowballs and end up like you know those cartoons where the cartoon character ends up in like the snowball with just their hands and
Yeah.
feet poking out in their head. That's
Wait.
what happens.
But with like a perfect place carved out for the armor because it never gets dirty.
Yes.
That's true.
Okay, but Mitch, on a more serious note, do I feel any time powers emanating from Low Howler?
Roll me an insight check.
Let's see.
It feels the most powerful time magic ever.
Yeah.
A 10. With a 10. Little Howler has time powers, bro. You don't know what's up, but this monkey, he's been that age for way longer than he's letting on. You're sure of it.
Fucking knew it.
Over here gaslighting Sawyer. Can't believe it.
True.
I
mean, what is this session? What is this game if we're not
I go-
getting Sawyer?
I go over to everyone. I'm like, guys, I swear to God, Low Howler to stop time.
Well, how did things
Before he
go?
can talk,
What all did you
Fenro
learn?
gives a big hug to Captain Apricot.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't end up like Gary.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm glad I didn't either.
Yeah.
I am also glad.
Did
So
you
it's
all
just these
see
two down
battle?
here right now?
You were gone for days, or what seemed like days. Was it days?
Yeah.
Definitely felt like days.
Definitely was more than a day, yeah.
Yeah.
You see Bill lean over from the crow's nest, tip his hat.
Hey, Bill.
I took my hat back because I got a hat now.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
tipped
back, yo.
my helmet face.
That's
I
right.
bow.
Yeah. What
I put
happened
George
to
on
your
my head.
your head, son?
It's protected.
It's a helmet.
You look like you look like my butt.
Oh,
Oh.
He said bud.
Rod, are you alright?
And I mean that
Oh shit!
as a compliment.
You see tears start falling out of the mask.
Rod is too tired to deal with this shit.
Oh, no, that's
Just
right.
the exhaustion just made him fucking snap.
I'm only
That was a
messing with you, son.
straw.
That looks like a fine instrument there.
Thank you.
I have a genuine question.
Yeah.
Could we theoretically just punch Rod and knock him out if we hit him hard enough?
Yeah.
Oh no, my strength.
Would that put him to sleep?
My strength modifier is 4. I don't know.
The thing is, you're talking about like making him
Would we have to get him
unconscious,
to
not
0
asleep.
HP?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
have to beat the shit out of him until he's just knocked out.
25
If we get him to 0 hit points,
He's
but
not
he
even-
stabilizes.
Have a frying pan
He's
on
not
hand.
even asleep though at that point. He's unconscious, which is something else entirely. That being said, there is a way to force him to sleep, and it's a spell I think you can even pick up, Sawyer.
Yeah. Sleep. It's in the name.
I have this sleep
It's
spell.
literally called sleep.
Well, man,
Wait,
come
can you not
on.
cast
Test
it on
on yourself.
yourself?
Yeah.
Let me
Can you
see.
cast sleep on yourself?
I figured that would have solved a lot of issues.
Sends creatures. It doesn't necessarily
I am a
specify
creature.
what creatures.
I'm reading the exact description right now, and
I'm just a little.
in
creature.
ascending order of their current hit points. So all we've got to do to guarantee Rod to
Beat the
sleep
shit out of him until he's at one hit
beat
point.
the shit out of him.
I got you, Rod.
Yeah,
So
well,
he's at the guaranteed lowest HP
But
out of
hey,
all of
to,
us. Then he casts sleep on himself.
to actually like genuinely answer your the query there, I think you can technically do that so long as you have
Yeah.
a spell slot left and you roll high enough to hit your hit point maximum. You can put yourself to sleep, and you won't have to make the roll. I would say that's a fair mechanic.
And you don't have to get beat
I
up
mean,
by your
also
party
you could
members?
just aim it so that you're the only one within 20 feet of the point you choose, guaranteeing
That's
it that
true.
way. As long as you roll high enough.
Mitch,
I
you
don't
can
know
make
what
it
your
so you,
HP is right now, but
you can
25.
You can make
hey,
it
you
so
would have hit
don't
yourself
have
with
to-
it.
get the shit beaten out of you by your party members?
I mean, he could, but maybe he's into that.
This is a villain arc, like I said before. This is turning into a fucking villain arc.
Yeah.
You threw away your good friend and now you're sad.
That would be a neat twist.
I feel like, you know, every D&D party, every D&D character has a little bit of villain in them.
Not Sawyer.
Yeah, Sawyer's a good battle.
Yeah, I'm like bad guy by Billy Illa.
Girls going
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you know, like the song.
I mean, he makes a good
Hell
point.
yeah. But anyways, do you guys fill Apricot in? He's essentially coming to you and saying like, oh, I'm so glad you made it back, and did everything go okay? And what was that red light?
Yeah, we'll fill in on most of it.
We gonna
We're
tell him
glad
about
to
the-
be back. We are okay. Everything did not go alright, but we're here. And the red light was an alien spaceship that is now defunct.
An alien? What?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
so there's like aliens apparently, and I don't know if you're familiar with that concept. If you aren't, this is fine.
It's
But
different from-
continuing
I've
on,
already,
Alien.
like not from Velvet, they're from one of the stars, so to speak.
Yeah, didn't
Up
we
above.
go?
from a moon.
Oh.
Didn't
Well.
like mine talk about his back?
Aye,
Yeah, you know, I
aye.
already did. That's why I said like different from me. He
Aye,
didn't
he's
look
like,
right.
they're like fine then, yeah?
Yeah,
A little
basically.
different.
I mean,
Different.
it's the same basic principles here, fine. Don't confuse the poor man.
I see no differences.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly, you look exactly the same.
Well,
Anyway,
Well, they
that's
must have been pretty, amenable folks then, yeah? You were able to meet with them and get the fuel for our ship and then mosey on your
we
way.
got something we could potentially use as fuel, but they were not at all what I would call amenable. They did
you're-
try to kill us.
I thought
We
he said
weren't-
min-
They weren't really
Oh.
alive.
So
Let's
not
just
so
say
much
that.
like,
I thought he
like
said
fine.
minimal, and I was like, okay, just roast fine, I guess.
No, no, amenable. So yeah, no, they were very much like husks corrupted with crawling dust,
Oh,
Hey, look at that.
which
Speaking
was a
of the
whole
fuel,
little fun factoid. Fenro got to experience some of that firsthand.
he's not infected, is he?
No, we found
No,
a
we
little
cured
bit
it.
of a cure for people who are early on in the infection. Now, if you're like heavily afflicted, this
This
cure
kills you.
just kills you. But if you were like Fenro or some other people we've seen who are just in like the early stages, it will fully cure you.
Oh, well, that's progress then.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something.
Did you bring back
Speaking of
something to get this here, old bitter Duke a moving? This old girl.
Potentially, it's also the same thing as the cure.
Oh,
speaking of, Baggy, I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Yeah, did you use it?
Oh yeah, high five.
let's go.
Now here's a tuppence for your trouble. And Baggy flicks a coin at Sawyer.
All right, as that's going on, Fenro, you make your way to the bottom
You
deck.
find out it's actually 3 coins,
Yeah, I'm
and they're
going to say
all
hi to
gold.
Poe.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
And
Hey,
that's
we finally
actually
made it
added
back.
to the gold.
Hey,
Wait,
That's
how did
great to
Baggy
hear.
flip me- How did Baggy flip me
Yeah,
3
you,
coins with one flip?
You holding up down here on your own?
yeah, we thankfully we packed enough food for, at least. Well, I mean, we have a week's worth of food, so I've asked, some of the folks to keep on fishing to, keep us well fed. But, I've been working with what I got here and putting together some things and, trying some some snow art with Gleam a little bit in the spare time, but you know,
Nice.
yeah. I put together. I made this bead necklace, right? I tried to recreate it with snow, and then I wore it, but then it, I got back in the ship and it like melted. I
kind of figured that would happen.
Yeah, I probably could have figured too, but it was a fun time.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing all right, man. It's great to see you again.
Oh man, good to see you too. I'm so glad you guys made it back okay. Were things all right over there with the red light?
Big hug.
A big hug to Poe.
Oh, bring it in.
Yeah, the light, there's like a spaceship, like fine, coming from not on our planet. That's crazy, right?
Holy moly. What?
Yeah, and more. There's more than just fine out there, right?
Holy
I wouldn't have thought that. Jeez.
Oh man, I mean, gosh, I always thought, maybe there's something else out there, but none of my family believed it, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I get that, but really, I'm not sure. But I think we might have a power source for this here ship.
Hey!
Either way.
Nice.
If not, then we'll rest up and be ready to look again soon, right?
Hey, that's the spirit.
All right, well, let me know if you need help cooking anything. Great to see you again, buddy.
Hey, good to see you too. I'll keep on cooking down here.
Yeah.
Then we come back to here as the coin, what hits Sawyer, or he catches it.
The coin that turned out to be 3.
Yeah, 3
that
gold
I'm
even.
very confused about.
Baggi is actually very proficient, not just in skill level, but passively advantageous with sleight of hand because of my runes. My ruins.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a little coin flip trick of 3 gold. Wow.
And you guys notice while you've been away, as the snow has piled on through the night, you do see on the sides of, the metallic paneled sides of the Bitter Duke, some snow has begun to build up in piles, kind of across the top and along the sides of the ship. But otherwise, the back of the boat is fully rebuilt, and things seem to be in good condition. The engine and stove where you guys left him.
I have an idea as to how to use
Fenro
the
pokes
thing
stove
for
with
the
a
fuel.
stick real quick.
Oh yeah,
Tink.
stove is still down.
Tink tink.
All right.
It's a little bit hollow
so
inside,
still
so it
down.
echoes a bit.
Hey, well,
Very
nothing's
smooth.
new there.
Yeah. We just gotta activate the engine now. Put that in.
We
I
got a
think
lot
Sawyer,
of snow.
Yeah.
Sawyer knows this more than I do, so you handle
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so the engine. Wait, shouldn't I wait for everybody to get back on the ship before I do anything?
I mean, I'd say we're
We all
all
are.
on the ship.
Yeah.
It's just not reflected in the tokens.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to stop making snow sculptures.
I think we're gonna
Fenro
try
on the
and
ship
gear
looks
up
down.
for takeoff. I mean, it's up to you. It's like, do you wanna stay here? If so, have fun.
No,
Think about
that's
it.
all right. I'll come up.
The ones you got here are already great, and they're gonna stay here for a while, right?
Yeah.
Whoever comes by through here, they're gonna see that, and they're gonna know a very talented artist made it.
Aw.
Also, we're gonna stop soon,
shucks.
hopefully.
So
You reach ruins.
with the engine, First, I'm gonna try just placing the Dyephyre orb in where the fuel goes without like doing anything too special. We're just kind of testing the waters. See what it do.
All right. Important note. Which kind did you put in?
I'm gonna try the unilluminated one first.
All
Like
right.
the regular kind, or the drained.
So as you place this kind of matted moon rock within the stove's, or sorry, the engine's chamber, close the door. You feel it rumble. And start up, same as it did with the day to night. Initially, when you went down there at the start of the journey, you saw it when it was first. It was already ignited, but when it was engaged, it started rumbling heavier than it is now, and smoke started pouring through a tube and out the side of the ship. But this time, the hum is much gentler. You see this kind of slightly blue-white glow come from the inside through the grate as it boots up, and you feel the ship lift gently upwards. And it continues to lift until you guys are hovering just above the snow and waters. And ever so slightly and gently, the ship begins to move forwards. It almost seems to cut through the snow that was previously piled. And you guys are moving, albeit somewhat slowly. And as this happens, you notice, especially, I would say, I don't know, is anybody else in the engine room?
Fenro
if no one
is
went with
hanging around the ship.
I was gonna say if no one went with Sawyer, let's probably go with.
Good deal. Anybody that is around would see the form of Stove almost seems to wiggle as he wiggles and tries to stand on his legs but loses his footing and starts kind of flying upwards like one of those I think they're called what are they again? Tall boys in front of car dealerships.
Oh, I know those.
Oh,
yeah.
wacky wave of
Wacky
inflatable arm
tube
man.
boys.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
two boys. He starts doing that motion exactly as he's booting up, and the grate in his chest, right where his heart would be, alights with that same pale white light. It's a little bit slow at first, as he starts doing that wacky inflatable guy kind of motion. But you see, as he begins to boot up, he says, once he kind of comes to a still position and steadies, a voice emits and says,
"Booting sequence complete. Please designate a name."
So,
You got it. What do I call you?
Sawyer.
Sawyer! Awesome! Awesome!
Oh,
Did I get the captain for this?
Oh, great, he's running on Vista.
And as you ask that, he seems to be standing at the ready, awaiting orders.
oh.
Hey. We're gonna take a trip up to the upper deck.
You got it.
And he picks you up and like carries you over there.
Aw, Sawyer, you forgot to program in more voice lines, man.
As we come up the stairs to the upper deck, I'm gonna yell, "Oh, Captain, my Captain!"
And as you guys come up there, he also says,
Booyah!
and you see
Does he interrupt me and say that, or did he say it after or before?
he interrupts you without a doubt. And so you see a very quizzical and confused Captain Apricot come around the corner and go, "Hey, that be Stove? What has happened to him?" And you see he immediately like wiggles up to him, because instead of that like that stomping, right, like that mechanical, he's instead kind of sauntering and stepping lightly.
All more jolly.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. And he walks up to Apricot and goes,
What do I call you?
and Apricot goes, "I, Captain Apricot."
You got it.
What did you do to him? I see you got the ship moving. That's, I mean, more than I could have done. Thank you.
I'll be honest, this wasn't intentional, but I gave him some Dyephyre, and he just and now he says booyah.
Booyah!
This is what we call back at the Conclave effects or resets.
Ah,
What
I see.
was that? Up in the
And
fucking crow's nest.
as you two, oh yeah, that's right.
Booyah!
Finewin does he yell it from the crow's nest? Or has he come down?
Just yells what? And just goes booyah!
Oh no, Fun was with what was it called? Sawyer. I said like I would come down.
Oh, right, you were.
Yeah. I wasn't in the
That's right.
crow's-
Then as
I
soon
forgot
as
because you're on
You
the
did
map.
not
you're
get
still on
carried
the
out
crow's
though,
nest.
only I did.
Yeah, I didn't get carried out.
as soon as he sees any individual, he walks up. So he would have walked up to you, Fine, and called
What
out.
do I call you?
Yeah, I just say fine.
I am so
Flywin.
happy you have a soundboard for this.
Flywin,
Yeah.
Flywin.
He said
Oh
fine.
shit.
He didn't say fine, man.
Oh. Gotta
Sorry.
fix it.
I mean, I
Cut
can
out the
maybe
half of-
fix
I don't
that
have
next
enough.
time around, but
You just
No,
chop
actually,
it just
no.
goes.
We immediately have suspicions about Stove.
Those messages. How does he know my full name?
How did he know that?
he walks
didn't
over
tell that?
to you, Baggy, and says,
What do I call you?
Baggy was middle of eating a fucking pickle, by the way. So you like puts that wiping the juice off. I'm Baggy.
Baggi.
We could have given him fake names and just messed it up for me.
I mean, I could have, I don't know, I could have made those on the fly, actually.
No, we know how much time
Wait, you made
preparation
those
you need for that.
beforehand. That's
Yeah.
actually one
Yeah.
really cool.
That's why. That's why.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why he
assuming,
says
I'm
fine win,
assuming
not
that's
fine.
yeah. I'm assuming that's why he said fine win.
Yeah. Shot through it.
Like I realized it
dang it.
right when he said fine. I was like, oh. This is...
I realized it when Mitch was like mid sentence, and then
It's incredible.
the guy.
Why?
spoke.
That's when I realized it was a soundboard.
But I thought he was just adding them
That's
like
incredible.
at
Yeah.
the moment.
No, this is so
I
good.
didn't. Oh yeah, no, it's
Predict
great.
The reads.
He walks up to you, Rod, and goes,
What do I call you?
Come on.
Dude, why
Say it.
break it?
Say it. Say it. Say
This
it.
was when Rod was also dozing off
Bro?
again.
What do I call you?
It sounds like a car wash.
Bro?
Oh god.
Dude, your car wash
rough.
has you. What?
Yo, what car wash do you go to?
Yeah, can I go there too?
Bro?
I hope Booyah is a way that he keeps Rod up at night at one point.
What do I call you?
Come on, Rodrigo.
My name is Rodrigo Oliveira de Bittencourt.
Rodrigo Oliveira de Bittencourt. You got it.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for initiative and blow up the ship again.
What if he just said broad? What if he just said broad again when Ron said that?
Hey, you guys got your
Out and
initiative.
just gets Rod's name wrong and just replaces it as bruh.
Yeah.
You got it.
You got it, bro.
Just hears that name and he's just like, bruh.
We're gonna name like some fucking fiber spawn name instead of stove again.
It's a fiber spawn name.
You know exactly. Come on, fucking Parappa and
Oh.
Boyfiazzi.
True. Also, it is Fiati,
Evil.
not
Fiati.
Fiati.
God, that's. Oh, then damn, that's even shit.
But Shanrik didn't correct you because he didn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Fenro, did you come up to the top deck?
I think throughout that time, Fenro was down cooking and hanging with Poe.
Ah, right on.
Doesn't even know.
Yeah, he doesn't even know that he's back yet.
Gaslight him into thinking the stove was always here.
Yeah. It is the engine blew up, nothing else really.
Is gaslighting a word in this universe?
Definitely.
I guess.
Hell yeah.
You know, because they have the word
Gaslight
fuel,
isn't-
technically, and so I guess they might also have the word gas as like as a way to refer to something that powers something.
Gaslight isn't, but Girl Boss is.
Yeah.
My Discord restarted.
Same with gatekeep too.
I'm gatekeeping the Dyephyre orbs.
So you gather that Stove seems to be back in working order, albeit certainly different from the way he was before. He seems like immensely jolly, and very like forthwith and excited to do any tasks that are given to him. His movement again is very like floppy, and he occasionally will trip over himself and like flop to the ground, only to have his legs fold over once again and like do almost like a chest roll to like to then go straight back into like a cool saunter.
Wait.
And the ship itself seems to be moving, but it is much, much slower than it was previously moving. It is a bit of a snail's pace. But you are hovering above, just above the ice, where previously it was gnawing through the ice and kind of grinding through it. You are now just like slightly above it, hovering.
I want to add someone to my group of misfits.
Oh.
By the end of this, Stove will be following.
Well, to be fair, you did activate him, but keep in mind he is connected to the ship.
Take the whole ship with you.
At
You're
least
gonna
for
take the whole
now.
ship.
At least for now. I mean, you might be able to find a way.
I will find a way, just so that I can have a bruh bot follow me around.
Just build one.
Booyah!
Yeah, simply
Can
create.
I build a copy of Stove?
Yeah, theoretically.
We could make this boat have 2 engines.
Wait,
Probably
I
one or
put
five.
Stove back together, right? Or was the engine a separate entity?
The
No, you
engine
didn't.
was, it entirely exploded. But Stove, although he is kind of dented up from your guys' battle, I don't believe any parts were like torn off. And if they
Yeah,
were, I assumed that Sawyer put them back.
Well, I'm asking if I like know the makeup of it.
I would
Is he
say
different from the engine entirely, or is it like since I fixed the engine, there's a chance that like I could like build him?
you would know some of the inner workings now of how that connection is, and thus you would know a little bit about, Stove's construction.
Okay, unless there's a more pressing matter at the time, I am gonna go down into the ship and just start working on a bra machine.
Right on, right on. Trying to recreate
Voice
Stove
box only.
in all his glory.
I want him to have the same functions as Stove, too. I'm calling him bra machine as a joke.
All right, tight.
I am gonna get started on that.
Good deal. My question though is, are there enough materials for that? A lot was used to rebuild the back of the ship, and what metal that you had went into rebuilding the stove, or rebuilding the engine. Sorry.
Can I check for materials?
Yeah. I would say you would. I'm gonna rule that you'd have to acquire those. Like the specific parts and such, unless you were to like just straight up tear apart Stove himself and the engine.
I'd rather keep. No. Can I like trim pieces off the engine that I deem unneeded?
Uh,
No, I'm not gonna harm this ship.
You're saying you will harm the ship, and you're like, I will not harm the ship.
I'll just trim parts of it.
I'll say it would come at a risk. It would come at a risk.
Don't do anything that will come at a risk right after we got this ship fixed.
I can
swear
fix
to
it again.
No,
Yeah.
we need to go. Do not do
Not
this.
worth it, Nick.
Also, like, I don't know.
I will pay you. There's that classic Trailer Park Boys screenshot that's like, here's I'll pay you $100 to fuck off. I'll pay you 100 copper to not do that to the ship.
Okay, but here's the thing: nobody knows that I'm about to do this.
Yeah, bro.
Please
Okay.
do not screw the entire party over again.
Stove has been following you.
Wait,
the whole
wait! What
time.
do you mean again?
The alien ship. You don't remember?
And when
But I got us a cure for the thing. That's what that was for. I didn't know.
You didn't have to let him out to get all the Dyephyre, though. You just wanted to let him out.
I didn't know there was a guy in there.
that's
Alright.
fair. That's fair.
Well,
I'm
you have
supposed
the
to know.
foresight of knowing this is a bad idea this
And
time.
to be fair, that thing with the guy in it had a shit ton of Dyephyre in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about?
That's
Let's
where I
be
got
fair here.
majority of my Dyephyre.
Let's be fair here. That was a risk for a very big reward. Now it
got
is a
those-
risk for you to get a brabot.
Coleman, I think we have different opinions of what a big reward is.
But also, wouldn't the brabot be like
What if
a
the
golem
brabot
type
just
thing?
makes it so that we
Aren't
are
golems,
stuck
like-
here indefinitely?
Aren't golems like insanely expensive to make in D&D?
I think they
Oh yeah,
are.
no, they're
yeah.
This is
fucking
why
Fucking
I
100,000 gold, bro.
This is
Yeah.
why I'd like to trim off of the thing to save money.
You would save, at best, maybe 1,000 gold.
That's for Mish to decide.
Hey, Rod, what'd I miss?
That is pretty good. Again, I
There's a
would
new
say
robot.
you can attempt it, but it is going to come at a risk. And when you go to, if you go to start doing it, you see Stove does kind of like reach out slightly with his claw and goes,
No! Stop! That's no good!
I fixed you. You can't tell me what to do.
Eat my shorts!
Toxic.
Booyah!
Alright, I will wait till we get to the island before I do
You
anything.
can flowers spawn a heart.
But then we're... This is like arguing with a child not to, you know, use the
okay,
dynamite
You have a
he's
frog
holding
and a
in his
monkey.
hand.
What else do you need?
That's all I have. I only have a frog and a monkey.
And who does Fenro have? Who does Rod have? Who does Finewin have? I don't even have anyone in combat. I just have a PMC back home.
I'm surprised I even have the frog in combat, honestly.
true.
To be fair, the most that my monkey or my frog have done in combat have been like either flavor stuff or stuff that does not directly involve them actually attacking. Because their actual combat skills are not that good.
I would say everything except when the monkey flanked the Dusk spawn with another Dyephyre. That was slick. And that was pretty good, like, just mechanics-wise.
No, but also, Nick, please wait at the very minimum till we're back in Bonobo Bay. So we're not stranded somewhere major.
But if we get to the island, there's a chance we can find another boat, so we won't need this one.
Well, I mean,
this isn't your boat, Nick.
Yeah.
One, it's not your boat. Two, you need a very specific icebreaker to get through the ice to get home. We're not just gonna find another icebreaker boat. And even then, most of those need to be powered because you can't row through ice.
Can I ask for God's opinion on this?
I'll say, you'll find out when you get there. You know?
We get there,
You guys
there's
know you're
nothing.
going to Pirate Island, but you don't necessarily know what Pirate Island's all about. Pirates, maybe, but maybe not.
Island, maybe.
Listen, it's
That's
definitely
right,
an
isn't it,
island,
like-
and there's definitely pirates there.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
that's all we
probably
know.
even an island? I forgot about that. Isn't it like not even an island? It's just a
It's
fucking
like it's like Green Day, the island
it's
next
like
next to Iceland.
Florida. It's
Green
like
Day?
Florida.
Minute.
You know, like the country Green Day.
Oh yeah, Green Day.
Hey, Stove, you're back.
Awesome! Far out!
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fight this robot.
All right, buddy.
What did I call you?
Fenro, you don't remember me?
Fenro! You got it!
Fine. What did you do to this thing?
I didn't do shit. Ask Sawyer.
Fine with
I'm
it.
sorry, Sawyer. What did you do to this thing?
Sawyer!
I fixed him. He's alive.
Okay.
We need. I'm now realizing we have 2 out of the 3 party members that fucking.
Wait, Patrick said I get a plus 67 on my next roll.
He did say that.
What?
Can I roll to trim off pieces?
What?
Wait, what? Patrick, wait.
He posted in the Discord because it's his birthday. He made a little joke post.
Can I get an advantage for Patrick's birthday?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. If Patrick was in this campaign, then yes, he would get a plus 67 to one of his rolls.
Oh yeah.
Wait. So my birthday is in 10 days. If we play on that day, can I get plus 67 to a roll?
I would say, like, when it is your, like, technically the week of your birthday, and we play a game, I will give you, like, 1 free success, essentially, where you get to just tell me, like, what happens.
I am
Hey,
summoning
so
God and
sounds like-
making him my ally.
Awesome.
I think there might need to be stipulations, Rich.
Yeah, okay. I'll say, free inspiration, right? Free inspiration.
No! I mean, that
sounds
is
fair.
a lot. That is a lot.
Birthday
I'm not gonna complain
inspiration.
about that.
Why'd you delete it, Nathan?
I
It was
So,
limited time only.
Mitch, what would I have been able to get away with if I hadn't made that joke?
That's my NFT.
You would have been able to get away with stealing his NFT if you hadn't made that joke.
Oh gosh. Oh man. I mean, I couldn't say. It would have to be, you know, I would have had to been there, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know me. You probably could have gotten away with
Quite a bit.
relatively a lot.
Yeah, you
Why-
probably
That
could have
inspiration is
guaranteed
still-
succeeded on getting the thing.
That inspiration is still going to be a big help.
So Sawyer, what are you doing down here anyway? I thought you already fixed the thing.
Just making a few more repairs.
I feel like
Alright.
we gotta have one
Got
of
any
us
way to,
three
like,
who
make us
don't
go
want to
faster?
destroy him.
So I'm trying
Guard
to figure
duty.
it out. Maybe take some weight off it, see if that does anything.
Oh.
Off the engine specifically?
Yes. sir.
I think you could take the weight off at various other places, and it would probably be smarter.
Yeah, but the engine's the heaviest thing on the boat.
Yeah, but the whole boat supports the engine. It's got to be pretty large.
Does it though?
Like, I'm just saying, of all the places, like, we had to scrap together the engine in the first place, right? So, what? I'm just thinking about this.
Yo, wait a second. That's a good point, Coleman. Who repaired the engine? If there's anything excess on it, that's just shoddy craftsmanship on Sawyer's part. And does Sawyer really want to admit he did a shoddy job?
Ooh.
Instead of anything excess, any spare part is what I should be asking about.
Well, that's once again,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you repaired
That's
it. Did you add too much? Because spare parts, you shouldn't have added those.
Do I have any spare parts? Is my question. I will not be insulted by this person.
Nah, from what I remember about your roles, you put it together strictly as a Lego set, my man. Every piece in its place.
I am still building that Lego set, by the way.
Heck yeah, man.
You never told us what it was.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Oh, I missed that then.
Yeah,
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it's the millennial.
Heads or tails, call it.
You wanna see the
Millennial
progress?
falafel.
Tails.
Hey. This is the real question.
Here, check out this progress.
Also, guys,
Yeah.
I would say you guys notice after about 6 hours of travel, you guys have made it a fair distance, but again, I keep in mind you guys are traveling much slower than you were previously. And after 6 hours, the boat slows, drops back down, cracks through the ice, and settles in the water. And you see the engine kind of die down, and stove as well kind of drops like a inflatable floaty man losing all its air.
Wait,
I have a question.
He
Were we
goes,
going faster than? Were we going faster than one could run?
yes, yeah.
Okay. Fenro cannot run behind and push the boat.
No.
I would also
He
probably
definitely
tell you
isn't
that.
strong enough, but
You know who is strong enough? Rod.
Rod. Yeah.
Rod.
Oh, dude, I'm so strong. What are we talking about?
Sleep.
Anyway. Fine.
Yeah?
It's fuck. Hey Sawyer.
Wait, what?
Hey, fine. What? Fuck.
You did not do that twice, dude. I swear to Christ.
What is it?
Tieflings, is that it?
No, no.
Sawyer. Looks like we gotta get this engine running again.
Oh, do we now?
Yeah, you're the one with the.
Obviously annoyed at my
Dyephyre.
now racist companion. So that was the effect of a non-charged Dyephyre orb, which I would like to check. Was that orb consumed in its entirety by the engine?
You look inside, and yeah, there's nothing left of it.
Okay. So that proves that the dead ones at least do have some remnant of energy left in them.
Mm-hmm.
Although I wonder if I put a live one in there, if it'll even give me a dead one to be left with. But that's exactly what I'm about to do. So I suggest everybody grab something and hold on to it, because from my understanding, this is a lot of power. And as I'm saying that, I start inserting the illuminated Dyephyre orb.
All right. As you place the illuminated Dyephyre in, close the grated door of the engine. This time, that rumble that was smooth is still smooth, but so much louder and so much more intense as the engine itself starts to like wiggle and shake just like Stove did. And you see Stove inflates like a light and starts flying around the room itself, kind of getting like stuck in the corners and like grinding against like the ceiling and kind of chipping some of the wood, but just like flying around in circles as this thing, as the ship itself just skyrockets forward. Anybody that's in the crow's nest currently needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, guys.
Let me make those for.
I think that's just the
Wendigo.
NPCs, unless Fine went back.
I went back, so I'm gonna roll it.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity save?
Harry probably
Yeah,
went
dexterity
down,
save.
but Wendigo stays up there.
What, dex save is it, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dex save.
Hey,
Oh, man. You'll be fine.
What'd you get?
Get it?
20.
20. Dirty 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Wendigo
Go.
rolling hot too. So each of you managed to save your hats as well. You
Let's
you
fucking
grab
go.
onto your hat, but like you guys get tossed out of like the crow's nest itself and catch with like a hand onto the side of it as you guys are just like propelling like a flag at this point. Rocketing forwards as this thing picks up in an instant and starts just firing forwards.
How-
And it goes like that for about an hour.
Oh my god.
Until so it's a bit of an endurance test too. You guys probably managed to get yourselves back in and kind of hunker down, and everybody does have to hunker down as this thing is flying. But after about an hour, you see inside the illuminated Dyephyre, the glow does die down a bit, and it starts moving at the similar pace that you recall from the regular Dyephyre.
Do we know how? Wait, so you said for
And
an hour we were going at.
You hear
right?
Stove go,
Yeah.
Gnarly!
as he finally like comes down from the from his like spiraling around this little room.
Hey, Mitch, I'd like to talk to Gleam when we got a sec.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Cause I want to ask her as a priestess of Dye. Do you know anything about Dyephyre?
Oh,
Or Diadem? Sorry, not Dye.
well,
But yeah, Dyephyre.
I certainly
You familiar
know.
with the stuff?
I certainly know a lot about Diadem. In fact, I have an extra Dibble if you're interested.
A Dibble.
Love
Mhm.
that.
I mean,
That's
yeah, I'll
amazing.
take it.
Oh, awesome! And she runs over to Perry, and Perry opens up her satchel and hands it over, and she brings it over enthusiastically and goes, "Yeah, everything you need to know is in here. But as far as Dyephyre, it's pretty rare. I had only ever heard it used in our primary Sky Twin Basilica over in Aramid. It's used for things like making the control water spell more potent. It's been used to extend nights before. It's been used to resurrect a fallen cleric. But primarily, it's also used. Sorry, this has only happened I think a couple times, but the High Priest has claimed that he's communed with the avatar of Diadem using Dyephyre. Same goes with Day to Night, of course, but yeah,
God.
I will say I've never handled the stuff myself. Haven't been lucky enough to be that high up in the in the priesthood.
So then,
Well, wait till he
follow-up
hears about what-
question.
How is the ship?
Let's say you were to get yourself your hands on a fully powered piece of Dyephyre. You said that would help boost your control water spell. How
Yeah?
long do you think you could hold that boost going, and how extra far do you think you could get us? Just
Oh,
hypothetically speaking, spitballing here.
I've never worked with it before. I'd be afraid of losing control. I mean, that kind of power, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
I assume that's
So-
what was used for,
Okay.
that big boost we just got.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, maybe,
for little old me
potentially, probably.
to control
see
that
your
kind of
friend
power, I
So
don't know.
then, follow-up question for you. If you were to get one of the pieces, do you think there would be a way you could really help utilize it, give us a little oomph to help sort of speed this along, whether that be maybe by, I don't know if there's some extra trick, or maybe even, you might be able to use it to commune with the avatar, see if they can lend us a hand, or hell, even a pinky.
Well,
I wouldn't want to put you in any risk way, so if it's going to be rough on you any way we cut it, just don't worry about it. I'm just trying to spitball here, try to get some ideas out.
I would say go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, baby, I'm good with those. I had to set down my pickle IRL. I'm still eating that fucking big ass pickle.
Let's
It's
go.
it's 5 servings, and each serving is 1/5 of a pickle.
Big pickle hours.
It's literally like what, 5 ounces of pickle?
That's what I'm
It's a
talking
lot
about.
of pickle. Anyway, okay, I just wanted to double check, and then I got nigga do that. All right, okay. So let's go ahead and roll that persuasion. Beep. And I am gonna add my D4 from my funny little glamour weaves.
All right.
Beep. 12 total. It's a modest roll.
Yeah, with a 12, she says, I mean, I would have to... I would only feel comfortable if I was able to talk with the, head priestess of my own Sky Twin Basilica. Being so far away, I mean, I could send a sending spell and talk with them about it, but I don't really have the clearance for even handling something like that. It's even been a little bit hard for me to see you guys use it so frivolously. No offense.
No, I can understand that. It's something important to y'all. I get that. I will say then, just a little friendly information share. Not necessarily something you need to do anything with, just something you might be interested with. It works as a cure for crawling dusk, assuming you're not too far along.
It does.
Yep. And so, essentially, from what we've seen in practice, you put it on someone who's relatively freshly afflicted with it. I don't know, like, where the cutoff between heavily afflicted and afflicted is, but so long as you're not at that heavily afflicted, which is pretty obvious to tell, you touch yourself with one of them Dyephyre orbs. It takes all that juice out of that orb, but you're fit as a fiddle after a little bit of let's say violent purging of the stomach lining.
Huh. Well, I'm glad for it.
Yeah, no, just a fun little tidbit for you. But yeah, as I said, I ain't trying to ask you to do anything you wouldn't want to do. No, it'll be. We'll figure out something to get us there successfully.
Right on.
After all, we're nothing if not resourceful.
True that. So, at this point, I have a question.
Oh yeah.
What, by what means are you guys, heading forth. With your guys' navigational skills and aided by Captain Apricot, he kind of comes to you guys and says, I gather that if we were to use just 3 of those orbs, one after another, we'll get to Pirate Island in but an instant. But if we want to take just a more lackadaisical way, which I certainly don't mind, we've got food enough for it. We can use, and I won't pretend to understand what it is you're doing down there in the engine room, but we could use about 3 of the slower methods to get there in about 3 days' time or so. But it's up to you all.
I mean, I could take out the unilluminated one and just use 3, and then have 4 unilluminated and 3 illuminated.
I mean, that's your call, but
I'm gonna do that because I don't want to spend 3 more days on the ship.
I mean,
I was waiting for where Sawyer's interest came in. There it is, baby.
yeah. This does not want to spend time on the ship.
Hey, fair enough.
We're having fun.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I could go around and ask everybody they're okay with
Nah,
it.
it's your call. You got the orbs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the orb that's currently in it.
All right. It powers down and settles in the water.
And I am settled in the what?
In the water. It cracks
What
through the
water?
ice and settles in the water.
What does?
The
Oh,
boat?
I don't think he was trying to throw it out.
No, I'm keeping that orb.
No, not the orb. Sorry, the boat. Like, once you take the power source out, the boat settles in the water. It stops moving. I'm sorry.
I was like, what?
No, bro, come on.
This just like, fuck you.
You lose the orb,
No.
fucker.
All the orbs are gone now.
Okay.
All my
I'm
eight's gone.
gonna go ahead and make the inventory changes to reflect what I'm about to do, so I don't have to do it multiple times. Actually, wait, can I just shove 3 orbs in there at once?
You can.
And will it systematically go through each before taking away a non-illuminated one, or will it consume the entirety of one before going to the next? That's what I want to figure out.
You can make a check for this. I would say it's either a check with one of your toolkits or a check of insight.
Oh wait, I would use intelligence, right?
Yeah, I would say it's an intelligence check. Alright, with a 13, it's not too hard to tell. This thing is really only fit for, 1 at a time. Gauging how wild the engine went when you threw in 1, you gather that putting in 3 would most likely overload the system. It's not like, it doesn't exactly have, like, chambers, to kind of cycle through to the next one. After all, this thing wasn't exactly built specifically for Dyephyre. And you see, even after one of those, the engine does look a little bit rattled.
Rattled as in I need to work on it, or rattled as in it just is a little shocked?
It's a little shaken up. Looks like no repairs necessarily are needed yet.
Okay. I am going to put another orb in it then after taking that one out.
Alright.
But I am going to keep an eye on it to make sure the engine doesn't just give out on me.
Everybody has to hold on once again.
Probably should have given a warning again.
Yeah, Bill and Fine, are you still up there?
Yeah.
Dex save for me.
Gonna fucking I'm off the boat.
Bill tumbles
No!
out.
Oh my god! Dude, with that natural
My
20, I
cat
gotta
just
be
built.
able. Yeah.
Right on. That's roll me a Oh my god. Wait, fine. Mine got a natural 20. You catch
Yeah,
Bill.
you got natural 1, I got natural 20.
You
That's
catch
fucking
Bill, bro.
funny.
You see him just like completely was like leaning against this side, had his hat down, was smoking his pipe. When suddenly it kicks into high gear again and he like tumbles backwards, just straight up backflip over the side. And you somehow like felt it in the air and with your heightened senses, like somehow grabbed your hat and his and caught his collar all at the same time.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that might have been partially my fault.
Bill drove dragons.
I'm gonna ask him, you alright?
I can't believe I almost fucking stranded Bill.
Yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
No problem, man.
Yeah, he seems a little bit shaken up, but he's, sitting down and is holding his footing.
Can't blame him. That was fucking holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Funny as hell.
Sawyer, make a perception check as an inspection of the engine after this hour comes to a close and the ship settles once again.
Okay. Wait, can I actually, instead of perception, can I tinker with it to check with my tools?
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Okay.
Be
There's
more
also
like an investigation.
as a there's investigation as an ability check, which is intelligence based.
Yeah,
and that's
actually, I do.
typically
I have
for like
proficiency in.
smaller things, more close up.
I have proficiency in investigation.
Yeah, go for that.
So yeah, okay.
It's like detective stuff versus perception, which is seeing guys far off in the distance.
With a 22, you're starting to notice the outside looks fine. A couple of spots look a little bit rattled. There's a few points where you need to tighten or adjust. But inside, where there was previously this kind of molten sphere, right, where the day to night was, it has now become this sort of silvery melted substance inside. But that isn't what's worrying. What's worrying is this corrosion that is present around the inside of the chamber. There seems to be, and it's not a usual type of corrosion. It's strange. It's got almost like it's unlike any corrosion that you've ever seen. It's kind of purpley and it seems to be wiggling slightly.
That ain't supposed to be there. Can I determine the rate at which it's corroding, like from each orb? Which also I will say I do take the dead orb back out.
Right on. You gather that with the illuminated Dyephyre, and with that same investigation check, that's what's causing this corrosion. You gather that if you use a third, it will continue the corrosion and probably accelerate it, but you're unsure of what exactly that'll do to the engine. You know that it won't straight up break it, or make it explode or anything like that, but this is something that's fairly unfamiliar.
And how many orbs am I away from taking us to the island?
One more.
So this last orb will...
and that could either
take
be
us
the
there.
illuminated one, or you could take the slower route and put the the regular Dyephyre in.
How long will it be if I take the how long will it be if I do the non-eliminated one? Like the trip.
About... You gather and you ask Apricot, and he determines it'll be about 6 hours, maybe more.
6 hours? Yeah, I'll put in a dead one.
Alright, good deal.
By this point, we've probably hit like nighttime, yeah?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, yeah. My shit's refreshed, long rest is hidden.
I figure we would have
I
cooked
am.
by now, and that's why I rolled the survival check.
Oh yo, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
We'll say
It was a
Poe
good
was
meal.
helping you. You got that natural
Yeah.
20.
Oh, baby. We made some good... I'm assuming there's not... No, there is chicken on the table.
Yeah, man.
Yo!
We used some flour and other stuff. We made chicken and waffles.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Far out.
A Curtis family staple. To be sure.
It's one of the few things you remember.
Yeah, one of the few things I remember is food.
Heck yeah. And Poe hasn't ever had it before, but he is all about it. It's like, man, why had I not thought of this before? I've made them separately, but this combination, it's genius.
Right? It's wonderful.
Mm.
The sweet of the waffles and the, salty kind of savory flavor of the chicken. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Nice. And everybody enjoys it thoroughly.
Baggy follows her nose downstairs.
Oh, hey, Baggy, try this out. It's the thing my family used to eat.
She's already digging in. No utensils, just hands.
Nice. Soon enough, after some time, you start to glide instead over ice. You start to glide over water. You come in between two glaciers, and the sea opens up a bit. It's still bitter cold, but the ice seems to have broken in this area. And you're passing through a glacial pass. Hang on one sec.
What time is it right now?
12:28.
In game, dingle.
Whoa.
This is, I think, pretty much the middle of the night when you get to this spot.
So what you're saying is it's stream hopping time.
It's
God,
midnight.
Certainly. correct.
Are you still good to go, Nathaniel?
I
just
do
wanna make
want to
sure.
be, yeah, thank you, Coleman.
Yeah.
He's taking a
smoke.
smoke break. All right. Well, we're good for now.
We're good for at least a little
Alright.
longer.
Word, and
So-
things are wrapping up, just so you know. I'm
Yeah.
about
I
like
figured
5
it.
minutes
No,
away.
I figured.
I just made it make sure.
As promised, first and foremost, Baggy hops into Fenro's mind.
Word.
All right. You see a nice, like a table, all your friends there. You got Fine, you got Sawyer, the monkey's outside. You got Rod. Oh, hey Baggy, how you doing? I just made dinner. You want to come in and have some?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
Oh, I got a whole spread of things made up. Come on in, have some. Get yourself a plate.
All right.
It is food at the Fenro Fiesta.
Fenro Fiesta.
Fenro,
Yeah.
roll me a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You triggered a memory. It's like the best one in a while.
Yeah.
17. As you have been approaching Pirate Island, that name, it's been bugging you. You're not sure why. And as you fell asleep, that
Is it
name,
really an island?
that name, did, drift through your mind. And soon enough, the scene shifts from a nice dinner at the Curtis household with mom making, or with, Fenro helping mom making, what was the dish again?
Oh, there was a bunch of stuff.
Word.
Whole party.
It's
all
just like a
different
whole spread of
variations.
just like southern food,
All different variations of chicken and waffles.
and he's eating it with his good pals.
Heck yeah. The scene
Except the monkey.
shifts to a dark room. A very dimly lit room, rather, where you are entering, having been soaked by the rain. And you see at a desk is your father, a one Eustace Curtis. Walking into a dark room, one light illuminates your father sitting at a desk. He's tinkering with a humanoid mannequin. He sets down his tools when he hears you enter and says, "They finally found it, son. A place to turn this dream of mine into a reality. Just past Pirate Island, a place called Vardenwald. This thing ain't done soon. Well, for it to happen, I need you to go. To go there." Make me a wisdom save. Baggi, you are currently just kind of waltzing around. You can kind of move around in this scene as you will.
I feel like Baggi has been around Fenro when he's had these sort of like episodes enough, like causation. Baggi, like for example, when we were talking with that one golden tail dingle, and like Fenro drifted off into a memory and then came back with like a new memory, yelling out loud about it. I feel like Baggy's made the connection that he has little flashbacks now and then. And so this is the first time Baggy's ever really like seen him. And it's just kind of like normal dream shenanigans off, just really attentive, seeing what's going on. But also feeling like she's invading on something.
Alright. Fenro. Did you get my DM, bro?
Top secret.
Uh-oh.
What a DM.
Scary.
I'll give you one right now, Nick, don't worry.
Oh, I see. Go somewhere, but what about Adley?
Take her or leave her. My guess is she dies either way. Make me another wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Barely enough.
Oh.
Well, will you make one for her?
Your father turns around at this and looks you in the eyes, scowling. Who would wish for an accident to happen twice? Gather up your ragtag crew and be gone by the morning. Bring back something that will breathe life into this project, or die trying. And Fenro, you feel yourself turn and walk towards the door, but just as you reach it, you hear your father sigh. All right. I was told that accidents have a funny way of breeding future success. Return here just before you take off, and I'll send you with one for you and one for her. If you find what we seek, you'll test it first. You remember how, don't you? Now make one final wisdom save for me. Oh my god. Wow, okay. So you hit the
That's the best.
yeah, you hit the highest margin, which means you get to learn 3 things and then ask your own question. So, first, you remember where Eustace is sending you. It is, he did mention it, but specifically, he's sending you to the Denier ruins, Vardenwald, where you guys are headed currently. You also learn, or rather remember, one of the members of your ragtag crew, this tabaxi fella named Link. And
He come to town, even?
and you finally remember who Adley is. Your 9-year-old half-sister. And now, you may ask your own question as you turn and see your father lose his scowl for a moment. As he looks to you expectingly.
Oh, I'm thinking. What are you doing with the golden tail?
Well, you should know, son. Check your pocket. And he says this completely out of character, right? You know that this isn't something that happened in the actual memory. But if you go to check your pocket, which you do, I assume.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You find hanging from a golden chain is the crest of the golden tail. Now get on, son. See this done. For the sake of our family. This might be for that bastard. Right, the head of all this. But if this doesn't succeed, son, just go.
All right.
And the dream fades.
My turn.
Real quick, Baggi, I need to know who is the second person that you dreamwalk.
Well, first and foremost, I do want to say, sort of while I'm still in Fenro's mind. So that's where you go when you do that whole little drifty-offty thing, huh?
One of the places. I mean, I've been in there once before. That you saw him, right?
Saw, but didn't hear too much, but that's a lot.
Yeah. See, now you get why I'm knocked back on my ass.
Yeah, no. Makes a lot of sense. Well, hi. I promise I'll help you as much as I can and in any way I can, so just let me know if you ever need anything.
Yeah, of course. Wait, you saw that? Wait, how?
Yeah, and you see, like, as you've exited the door, Fenro, this is like moments after you've left your father, she just like comes through that same door and like taps your shoulder, essentially.
Excuse what are you doing here?
Well, you see she's like munching on the food from the first part. I kind of didn't want to leave before I finished this. Felt rude to take your plate with me.
We're having a good meal, huh? Let's get back to that.
And easy enough,
Yeah.
you walk the streets back to your abode and finish the meal with Baggi
A Bodhi?
and your family.
Statue of
Well,
Bodhi?
In real
No.
life, a
Wow.
Bodhi. He's sitting there.
Oh shit.
Hey guys.
How's it going? I just regular personal.
But Baggi,
Anyway,
who is yeah, he's the second.
Baggy grabs like I'm assuming there's probably like corn on the cob, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Baggy takes a corn on the cob when she hops into her next dream. Which first I want to see how not a handle, you here? Or are you dead still? By
I'm
dead I
here.
mean okay. It is nighty time. I was curious how you do tonight.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that, huh?
Yeah. Because I need to know if you're actually dreaming or if I just be tormenting.
Oh,
Hey!
thank Christ! All right.
Nice.
It's about time.
Anyway, so Baggy's gonna let Rod get some actual sleep and is going into Sawyer's dream.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Sawyer, what you dreaming about?
George.
Just like a giant George.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say
He is?
yes, George.
Dude, we're on the same wavelength.
But he
I
has
will
like a
say-
big banana and he's really cool. And I'm like riding him throughout like kind of like a city kind of type deal.
Let's go.
Baggy is just like
That's the
off
dream.
and like just barely to the side of your peripheral, just eating the corn. Every time you look around, Baggy's just somewhere in the peripheral eating the corn on the cob.
You just hear me mutter, son of a bitch. I have to deal with you enough when I'm awake.
Damn.
George just starts
Baggy
swinging.
The beautiful thing about this is like one of those moments where you see someone like from your real life in a dream that like makes no sense, and when you wake up, like Baggy, you're the only one that knows that that's like that was actually you.
George starts just swinging everywhere.
Oh shit.
Rod, real quick.
Right. Wait, I got one last thing right before that whole thing ends.
All right.
I just want Baggy to pop up behind good old Sawyer on Big George and be like, "You want some of this corn? It's really good."
I like jump and fucking get and like I like literally in the middle of casting fireball because in my dream I know fireball.
Word.
All right.
Rod, you wake up. As you fall asleep, you wake up here once again.
Of course, okay.
And that resignation.
God damn it.
A fucking course. Let's go.
And you see apparating before you is
There he is.
Let's go. The unit.
he appears and looks down and says, there you are. Gosh, it's been a while, man.
It's been a while, yes.
Are you okay? I mean, I haven't heard from you in like weeks. It's hard to keep track of time in here, but it's not good to not sleep for weeks.
No, it's not. It hasn't. It hasn't been the greatest.
I straight up couldn't find you. Or what happened?
What do you know about the fiber spawn?
Oh man, I know a thing or two about those guys. They got a way around the mind. You know, did one of them get to you?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, shoot, man, that explains it. I must have formed some kind of like mind bubble and was keeping me out. That must have been one powerful bozo.
Yeah, I tried reaching out to you, but I feel I felt you in my presence, but I could never find you.
Well, I'm always here, but yeah, with that blockage, I couldn't find you. But now things are all right, man. You know, it seems like you knocked him or got him gone. I don't sense his
Yeah.
presence. He's not here, is he?
No, I don't think we have to worry about that.
He starts doing like karate chop motions.
Based.
True
Alright.
Giga Chad.
Well, I'm glad, man. You're sleeping well tonight. I'm assuring that, okay?
I could use it. I have one last question.
Yeah.
What's the who are the children of, is it Datum? Diadem?
Darning.
Darning.
Yeah, Dyden don't got no children, as far as I know. He's alone.
No, what is it? Darning?
Darning. Yeah, that guy, man. Spider, I guess. He's, yeah.
Uh-oh, Bodhi.
He, yeah,
No.
he blessed, Velvet with a celestial race.
Wait, Spider?
And, yeah,
Yeah, you didn't know.
they're pretty cool, from what I know. They, just like Darnin, he's working towards the longevity of the realm and such. I don't know
I
too
know.
much about the waking realm, but, he comes into my zone every now and then, and I at least know that they're a thing. I don't know too much about him, but, I imagine they probably look somewhat like him. Him and Islet, you know? Islet's the butterfly one, though. She's real pretty.
Hmm. Would it be possible for one to be corrupted by the crawling dusk?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'd say so. I think, even I'm not, immune to corruption. Nothing is.
The government is.
Yeah. What? Of all things?
I have faith in my government. Sweats nervously.
I have full faith, especially in you.
I just like the what?
We have something following us that's awfully corrupted. We found it in a fiber spawn ship.
Oh,
It
yeah?
seems to be following us.
Ugh. Sounds creepy.
It definitely is creepy.
Don't be thinking about that. It could pop up in your dreams.
Oh Christ.
I'm serious.
Who's Christ?
I was gonna say, yeah, I was Christ.
As much as I'm a good deity, I do have a dominion over nightmares as well.
Yes, I remember.
Sorry,
I'm
that's kind
thinking
of a bummer thing. I didn't mean to bring down the mood, my man.
of meadows
Just
and
never mention
moonshine.
Christ around me again.
No thoughts of fiber spider.
Spider-Man?
So cool.
Yes.
I appreciate the sleep.
Hey, anytime, man. We'll talk again soon, okay? But I'm pretty tired myself.
Looks like you could use a
And you see, as he said that, he faded. Like he just straight up like, the meme of like someone yelling and then just like
Fucking-
vanishing.
nap.
Fucking Tyler won.
The
Yeah.
Windows 98 startup sound.
Yes.
Do.
He fades.
Okay,
and
so
you return.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, hell yeah. That's it.
Just to compare notes here.
Based interaction.
If you and I are on the same page, there is one person in the party who has seen the Child of Darning. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yep, we're on the same page.
Mm.
It's me.
No, it's Sawyer, actually.
I am the child of Darning.
Oh.
Wait.
That's good.
Is it the... Wait, is it me?
That's good.
Darning is a spider god. We
Oh,
encountered
shit!
it in the boat area. And there's literally one thing in that area that fits spider-like description.
That one person saw with a billion eyes.
No, everybody's seen it because remember I
I've seen it as well.
I relayed
You know
it to
what?
Oh, yeah,
That's
you did
actually
relay it.
true.
That's
So
right,
we
yeah.
have all seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah, I know everyone's seen it.
So yeah, we've all seen it.
to
then.
Rod.
I'd say that's a fair discovery. You guys figured that out yourselves, and I can affirm that you gather thinking about it that might have been the ping, or what caused the ping.
Yeah, because that's
See,
the only
it's
thing. It's not
Baggy's
part
just
of the thing.
extremely non-religious. She just took the Bible to be nice, but normally she
Fenro
has.
didn't know who the fuck Patch was.
True.
He just kind of showed up and was like, "What's up, dude?"
That kind of negates my next question.
What a deity to do that to, too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. So to leave things off for the night, as you guys are coming through this pass, the rain pouring down, the icy cold rain, you hear in the distance this.
Siren?
Oh, yeah, alright.
No shot.
And as this haunting melody sounds throughout, bouncing off the sides of these tall glacial walls, you notice it coming from a cavern to the side. We'll see how our adventurers decide to go about this encounter next time on the Crawling Dusk. Thank you guys so much for playing in my game.
Oh, this was a great one,
and
Mitch.
I hope you'll look
Lots
forward
of
to the
fun.
next.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we're good for a weekly Wednesday.
I like the part where I scared everybody into thinking I was about to destroy the ship.
Yeah.
I will also say
It was long-term conditioning.
yeah, honestly. I will say Baggy at breakfast the next morning just has a corn cob she's eating while staring at Sawyer. Corn's really good.
I just look really confused because I most of the time don't remember my dream.
Baggy is also in private. I'm gonna say to Fenro though. I meant what I said last night though.
And it was just like, what the fuck?
Excuse me? Oh, you mean like in the dream? Yeah, I mean, I know you're there for me. Wait, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so does Fenro just accept that? Does Fenro not question it even a little bit?
Baggy gives him a conspiratorial wink, though it kind of just looks like she's blinking because her hair covers half of her face.
Ginny, I'm so
just
happy.
blank face blinking at Fenro right now.
Jenny, I'm so happy that Baggy ended up with the gauntlet, honestly. so good.
Oh yeah. It's
Wait,
the whole
so were you
domino
asking
effect.
about going into the captain's dream?
No, that's something else.
Okay.
Though that could be a fun dream if we get another night around the captain. I could pop into Apricot. No, you know who's next up on the list of dreams?
George.
No,
Not
better.
George.
I'm going into
Little
the true.
Little Howler.
Yep, the true child of darning. I'm going into little howlers.
You have a
Ooh.
week to get ready.
Okay, alright. Got some things to take care of, guys. I'll be going now.
I'm letting you know that
We-
ahead of time. That is going to happen.
It would be
deal.
so funny if Baggy's just like scarred from what she sees.
He actually is like a time lord.
So
in
like
his
he
dreams.
knows what fucking like Baggy's doing.
I just walk in there and he's just an omniscient god. And he's like, I was expecting you, Baggi. It's like, oh. I think I made a misstep. And Baggy tries to leave, but like everywhere she looks, it's just a boxed wall. And he's like, no,
And
come.
Boom Howler
Stay a while.
is there ready to fight.
Baggy's just like, this ain't the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, I was
You
going
go
to the
into
kitchen
Little
to make
Howler's
a sandwich, and I just, kind of took a wrong turn.
You go into Little Howler's dream and you just hear her roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, heck
So-
yeah, guys.
I had all the players' dreams. Good, good.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and yeah, the same thing applies to NPCs as well.
Oh yeah, no, I figured, but I wanted to get the players out of the way first. I felt that'd be the most fun.
Heck yeah.